We live. We need to set up. We live. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm here today. We're gonna get it rolling. Y'all gonna be excited with this team, man. Let me see something real quick. Let me make sure everything. All right, testing. Who that? Testing. Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about the Who That Nation. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. What's down with you, man? Daniel Barry Sports in the building. What's up with it, brother? Let's talk some football, yo. Let's talk some football. Let's talk some football. My brother Daniel Barry Sports. We're gonna be live too now, y'all, on the other page, Monday through Thursday. New schedule, Monday through Thursday, 8:30. 8:30. All right. We live, man. We live, man. I'm here today. We back. We chilling here today, man. Y'all Saints fans gonna be excited about this team, man. The team that they putting together for the 2026 season is spectacular. And we're gonna probably have some scoffers today. Plenty of scoffers at that. But it's gonna be a good class today. Right, a lot of people in here already. But let me know if y'all give me mic check, who that, mic check, who that, mic check, mic check, who that. So y'all might see me going a little late on Thursdays and Mondays, but doing stuff with the brothers Zam. But mic check. So like I said, man, it's good to be excited. Okay, appreciate it, Tim Dunn. What's down with you, Tim Dunn in the building, man? What's up with you, brother? Good to see you. So like I said, man, right now, schedule right now on this page, Sunday through Friday for right now. I do plan on going live Saturdays in a minute in the future, but right now, Sunday through Friday. Um, let's get into the team, man. Let's get into the team. You know what I'm saying? We just signed quarterback. We know we signed quarterback Zach Wilson. A lot of people uh with Rattler, they got a Rattler debate. You got your Rattler guys. You got the guy that want to compete, Zach Wilson. Then you got your Tyler Shuck guys. You know, we know Tyler Shuck is gonna be the starting quarterback. There's no competition there. But for the backup position. But I think Zach Wilson is actually a good pickup. Um, he was still a number two overall pick there. Just because somebody bounced around, we've seen Sam Darnold get drafted to the Jets, and then he bounced all over the place before he found a home. But it wasn't like Zach Wilson was in the league for multiple years. You know what I mean? I mean, like as a starter, like they. kind of pulled a string on them, and that was mainly because Aaron Rodgers was coming to town, so they just made a quick gamble, didn't pay off. So we'll see what he could be as a good backup and get you some solid minutes, some solid wins, some solid drives. But but like I said, this team, bro, oh, we got a hell of a team this year, man. Who that nation is good to be excited, be excited about this team because we got something. We got a good running back. I do think Elvin Kamara gonna be on the roster next year, which is gonna be fantastic. I mean, Elvin, you looking at it like if you either way you look at it, Elvin Kamara got hurt last year, but either way you try to slice it or dice it, it's gonna still be more beneficial for him to be on the roster than not. But you don't know what you got in these other running backs. Not saying they're gonna be trash or not, but you got to be realistic about the option. Even if you got Elvin Kamara, AK-41, right, who still got a lot of juice in him at a running back too, dude, that's a hell of a combination. You're not taking full-blown tackles running up the middle. You're not gonna rely on him as that traditional cow back. But let's be real, Alvin Kamara is a scat back, right? He catches the ball out of the backfield. That's where he do his most damage at, his RP damage, right? That's where he's more productive at. So don't try to fool me and try to say you're gonna pull a wool over my eye and tell me I'm what the fuck I'm not seeing with Alvin Kamara. I know he could be utilized, and you could get a good 3, 4, 5 years out of Alvin Kamara of productive work, whether that's running back 2 or running back 1. You could get solid work. He's not washed up like people think he is. People just want to find somewhere to scapegoat. If anything, blame Denzel Allen shitty ass for even giving us a badass roster that we had to gut out. You know what I'm saying? Doctors like Foster Monroe, these niggas wasn't supposed to be on the roster. That's just Derek Carr signings and shit coming with Derek Carr. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's down with you, JPJ? What's up? What's up, man? We back in the building tonight, man. Now, who that nation? We back in the building tonight, y'all. Sorry I didn't been on here yesterday. I had some stuff to do. Newly said I'd be having a lot of some stuff to do, chilling with the family and what's going on. But I'm here, man, Sunday through Friday for right now, y'all. Sunday through Friday until I get that Saturday window open. But and Thursdays and Mondays I'm gonna be going probably a little late, maybe around 10:30 on Thursday and Friday because I'm doing another podcast on my NBA thing. So, but I'm gonna be here. Probably it's gonna probably be like 10. It's gonna be a later class though. Possibly an early one, but most likely it's gonna be 10:30 on Mondays and Thursdays. So y'all just look out at me for 10:30. But what's down with it, man? We got the Who That's coming in the building, man. What's down with it, y'all? It's back. We back with another chill night. We're gonna be up in here chilling. Link is in the chat. If anybody wanna come up here and chill, and we could get it popping, man. You know, I know everybody eager for the draft. We get new updates, new mocks every day. So, like I said, we here to discuss business and talk some trash. And like I said, we in the building. Who that nation, man? We in Who that nation? Jerry G in the building. In the building, man. But shout out to Who That family, man, Who That nation, man, for holding it down. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. And coming up in here, man, because I like when y'all come. We have a good time. As far as the Saints is concerned, we're gonna do a lot of damage. We think the draft even after the draft, they're gonna still have some trades being going on during the draft. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say we don't trade for AJ Brown or somebody like that? And a lot of people have been speculating they want Chris Bell out of the second round. Chris Bell. Um, I do want Chris Bell. I wouldn't mind Chris Bell being at the second round, but if I see a receiver like a Cornell Tate, or I wouldn't mind going to get really 2 receivers, but I don't know how much that's going to open up for another position. I mean, how would y'all feel? Even if we got Chris Bell, I mean, you get 3 weapons, 3-headed monster. And at the same time, you don't know who's going to get hurt. But I think it's going to come down. I don't think you can really bank too much on some of the mock draft because it's all going to come down to who make this shocking decision. Got people trading on draft night. You'll just have to see at the draft because I'm pretty sure the Saints got who they want selected. But I think the Saints going to take the best player at that position. I kind of agree a lot with Jay Live too, like he was saying, getting the premium position because we ain't gonna be picking. We know for a fact the Saints ain't gonna be picking no top 10 no more in the draft. We got a quarterback. We're gonna be going to the playoffs every year, and we go get one of those premium positions. You know what I'm saying? Get it filled. If Chris Bell is this talent, which he created a lot of separation A lot of yak yards, him and Makai Lemon. You can't go wrong. I don't think you go wrong with the receiver. I think all those guys are damn near the same class. Chris Bell draft stock has dropped because of his injury, the ACL. Now if he's ready to go week one, I don't know. Now that's another issue. We want somebody to be ready to go week one, but we don't know because they were saying the same thing about Rashid Shaheed, and Rashid Shaheed was ready to go to week one after that injury that he had. But training camp, would he be ready for training camp? Yeah, doing the OTAs. I believe training camp start July 22nd. OTAs start in May 20th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, man, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be lit, man. Y'all gonna be in for a rude awakening, And for the Saints fans that's doubting and saying, yeah, that's not enough. We want to see more from Chuck. Just please be quiet, bro. Just shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear the doubt. We don't want the negativity put on the team, right? We want everybody to believe in this guy. They say he the guy, right? If he the next Drew Brees, right? We gonna believe in this man, bro. That's what else we got to believe in, right? We're gonna wait another year in the draft with these quarterbacks, So right now we ain't got shit else to believe in, so we're gonna believe in Shuck and his team and his good football team. You know what I'm saying? As far as cornerback is concerned, Mansour Delane, I don't think he's definitely gonna be there in the. I'll be shocked if he's there in the second round. Somebody don't pick him up. A lot. If this guy is who people say he is, I heard J Live talking about his hips and shit. If this nigga is who he say he is, and he truly is the next Marshawn Lattimore, Darrelle Revis, or somebody like that can lock down, it's gonna be hard not to take him. He's gonna be on the board. It's gonna be hard not to take a Homer, a guy from LSU. It's gonna be hard, man. We seen Mickey Loomis talking to him at his pro day, right? But it's gonna be hard not to take a guy like that, man. A guy with that kind of upside. It's gonna be hard, bro. You got some receivers and shit in there, but it's gonna be hard not to take him. To be honest, it's gonna be hard. But I do believe if Cornell Tate falls there, you got what you got called Makai Lemon. I don't see the Saints passing up on a wide receiver, And I don't know if they find. We don't know if they that fond of Chris Bell, right? We heard Lance Moore say they don't really quarterback and got that much pull like that unless you was Joe Burrow or somebody, changing the whole franchise around. But we'll see who they draft. If Caleb Downs is there, which I think Caleb Downs is a strong possibility that he could be there. I think a lot of people gonna go offense. The Titans they're gonna go offense. Chiefs offense. Well, Chiefs are picking at 9. Cardinals offense. I don't see why they picking the edge rusher. I don't know how would you go offense and add to what you already got at the quarterback position. But we don't know how that shit gonna go. These are dumb bonehead ass franchises that make dumb moves. We just see the Titans pay Alontae Taylor worthless ass $20 million, right? That's what we've seen. And the dude is not worth $20 million. Good as he's a decent football player, but not worth $20 million. Passing cover grade of 72. It's not worth scream out $20 fucking million. But like I said, it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. Like I said, we filled some good holes. Caden Ellis, major pickup. I think he's better than Demario Davis. Just what he can do in a cover game. He can top 5 blitzing linebacker, right? I believe he had about 5 interceptions last year. And then we de-strengthened our opponent. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have it like that where you could de-strengthen your opponent. Pull somebody out of the division, right? And turn them against them. So Atlanta ain't got nobody to cover the middle of the field, right? So they're gonna be could throw all over them. Alvin Kamara can run them down the middle of the field, quick slant, hitch route, anything. As far as the defense is concerned, our edge rusher to go next side, Chase Young. Carl Granderson got his contract restructured, so we got some space. I don't know if they're gonna bring back Cam Jordan, right? I think they should bring back Cam Jordan, but ultimately I think they will get a pass rusher in the draft. I know a lot of people want David Bailey. I don't think he's gonna fall to 8. It's hard, man, because like you said, you could go either way, I think receiver to me is the safest bet. I'm not saying that these guys would be a bust, but shit, I done seen Jadeveon Clowney come out of the draft and be a big bust. I mean, you could be a bust at any position, but I feel like predominantly the receivers that we be seeing getting drafted um, in the first round for the past couple of years have been productive, not really all pro caliber productive, but whether you could get a wide receiver one and a wide receiver two, it really don't matter because I mean, if you're looking at Olave as another one, I know some people don't view him as that, but anytime you're touching 1,000 yards, you're a one. Now, if you're a one, a high one or a low one is different. Now, right now, Olave be a low one, a 1B. You could say a 1A, a 1B to Jamar, like the players like Jamar Chase, which is like, topping like when you're topping like 14 to 1,700 yards. But that's not saying Olave can't get there. He's dealing with injury and shit like that. So once he start topping those numbers, then we talking about a whole different story, right? Once he start topping those numbers, we talking about a whole different story. So you got to give him some time, man. You got to give Olave some time. You got to give him some time. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it work out. We'll see how it turn out with Olave and see what he do, man. Where y'all left with it? Anybody got any questions or concerns? Any comments? Any comments? Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. But like I said, man, I'm excited about this season. Y'all should be excited about this season. Y'all should be excited about the roster that we done got. I believe in Kellen Moore. I am a believer. He's an offensive wizard. And I do believe that he can get the job done. I am a believer in Kellen Moore, that he could get the job done. Like Tim G say, on God, let me open my laptop up so I can get this situated. But I do believe in it, right? I do believe in it. I'm a believer in the shit, man. I ain't gonna care. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Link in the chat. We want to come on here and chill, joke it up, talk it up. But yeah, man, like Tim G said, on God, man, we're gonna be here, bro. Niggas gotta start believing in it. Get with the program, fuck. You're gonna miss out on the ride. Don't be dick riding the Saints when it's too late. When it's too late, you're a missile. If you hop on a bandwagon now, you're gonna look like a bandwagon when they busting everybody ass. Everybody talking about they unsure and come on, dude, stop it, man. If you still unsure about the Saints right now, you might be a fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan by now. Because I don't see it with the moves that we made, right? You looking at Seattle trash ass, how they just automatically went to the Super Bowl. You're looking at two teams that just went to the goddamn Super Bowl, bro. You're looking at two teams that just made it to the Super Bowl and they wasn't even in. Nobody had them making it. They didn't even make the playoffs. The Saints is not that far off, man. Not that far off, bro. So we gotta believe in the shit. I know I believe in it. Right? I know I believe in the process. I trust him. If we get an offensive guard, if we do get like a player like Vega Lone or whatever, I won't be as mad. But I'm not too big of a fan of it. I think Cesar Ruiz, as bad as he is, I think one O-line ain't gonna just throw the whole thing off. I think he'll get better, especially when you look at the Patriots, them finishing at what, like I said, number 22. And then you got Seattle, I think around 26-30. And offensive, they had a battle line still make the Super Bowl. We seen Joe Burrow hardball line make the Super Bowl. We ain't gonna have a battle line. Our line is gonna be solid. We might have one weakness, one defect, but I don't think that's gonna deter a whole football game. Right? Yes, it would be better for Chuck to have time, but if a motherfucker get locked up and you ain't got nobody to throw it to, right? You could have all day to throw the ball, but if you ain't got no pass catches, But Olave, trust me, bro. We seen in today's game, we see JSN have 27 yards in the Super Bowl, look like he washed. We seen Jamar Chase get taken out of games as good as he is. And to me, he the best receiver in football. But you done seen these players get took out of games when they go to attack your number one or they play zone. So you gotta have a number two, man. You gotta have a number two in this game. That's why my case is I want to go wide receiver. I think the wide receiver automatically makes the Saints more of a premium aerial attack, premium threat, right? We got to have somebody to throw the ball to. They will have games where, especially if you got a good corner, they ain't even gonna probably need a double lobby. But if they do, right, you got to have somebody else to throw the ball to. We know Jawan Johnson is extremely inconsistent. Not saying he can't do nothing, but the nigga is extremely inconsistent. Extremely inconsistent. So we got to see what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. As me, I don't really trust it too much. I think we go to wide receiver one in the first one. I think we just get the best player available. Now, if Caleb Downs is there, I'm not crashing out over the pick. I would be excited to see get Caleb Downs, but I just want to strengthen that offense, man. I think you got to have at least a second option in this league. You got to have at least a second option. You know what I'm saying, to throw the ball to. I don't think our defense is that bad. Now, I know people don't want to see Kool-Aid as the number one, which we play a lot of zone, but I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do at corner. I don't know if they could possibly move Jonas Sanker down, let him play corner. I mean, Quincy Riley, I don't know if he's gonna play nickel. I don't know what these guys got to plan for. But I wouldn't mind seeing Quincy Riley as number one. To be honest, Quincy Riley, if I'm not mistaken, had the highest cover grade. Either him or Kool-Aid. I think Kool-Aid had more picks. I think Quincy Riley had a higher cover grade. They both was around a 74, 75 C average. But we know Kool-Aid is more of a zone coverer. That's the difference. He's a most zone. He played good in Brandon Staley defense when he plays zone, right? When he plays zone. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. J Live is into the building. J Live is into the building. J Live 504. Down with your brother. Who that to you, baby?
Man, what's up with you, man? Missed you last night, man.
Okay, I can hear you. Go ahead and say it again.
I said, missed you last night, man. I saw the thumbnail. I thought it was for last night. I was up there
man.
waiting at 9.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
I had to look a little closer.
Yeah, it's all good. My bad, some stuff to do. I'm gonna try to open up that Saturday window while I start going live. Usually I be chilling with my family doing other stuff. But
I understand, bro. Shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely open.
You gotta have that balance. So what you was up there talking about, bro? I just came back from the store and shit. Saw you was on.
Well, I was talking about just in the draft in general, like I just said. I think I mentioned. I said, well, like J Live said, a premium position, because we know the Saints ain't gonna be picking no top 10 no time soon. You know what I'm saying? So if we do get one of these position like a Caleb Downs or generational talent, I'm still under the impression.
See Caleb Downs, bro. I don't know if he fit that bill.
Oh yeah, you're right with the 3 safety set, huh?
No, just because it's not one of those premium positions.
Oh, you don't think he premium?
I think he's a premium. I think he's a premium player.
Oh, the safety.
Yeah, right. Because you can get yourself a good safety in round 2, round 3.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not he don't play one of those premium positions. He's a great player.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying too, as far as and it's not valued as much unless you coming in like a fucking Minka Fitzpatrick where you catching picks. Like it's crazy,
right.
You know what I mean?
You gotta have the picks to back it up to get to warrant going that high.
That's true, bro. That is true. It's just it's a popular pick. That's why it's so optimistic.
It is.
That roster. I'm blunt honestly, bro. I really, I think my heart is just so stuck on wide receiver, man. Like I just want to have the explosive. I'm those 3 and outs, bro. Like I just want to have at least we could get 30 points a game. Like I want, because I said, like even with the O line, bro. And I understand that there's that the trenches and shit, but I do feel like if we could address the aerial attack, you could have the all day to throw the ball. The motherfuckers ain't getting open or they getting locked down. It's either gonna be a flag, somebody scrambling, or it's gonna be something where they, And I'm not saying because somebody like double up Olave, we've seen it in these games. They could take Chase out of the game. GSN got taken out of the game,
Yeah.
And if they double up Olave or Olave got one of these, he always got some shit with him, whether it's a blood clot or a concussion, something like. If it's like that, and we could have because if you draft like if you draft like a Cornell Tate or one of these guys, like Cornell Tate really is a one. He's just playing next to a
Lemon
generational talent in
Tyson.
Jeremiah Smith. So he can't showcase his full talent.
Right. Yeah, man. Like I said, if they were to go wide receiver first, you can't be mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Who would you want if they went wide receiver one?
Man, honestly, I like Lemon.
You like Lemon? He created a lot of separation.
He do. He got good lateral quickness. And that's that shit killer on the football field. When you got a person that can move fast east to west, just as fast as they move north to south. He got a lot.
Shit, J-Live, boy, you be scouting your ass off. Used to be coaching and shit.
No, man. No, I raised some boys in football though. I was deep in it. Yeah. I was deep in it. You know what I mean? Shit. We was in that backyard action.
Damn.
Niggas sweating and crying when they get done with daddy.
Right.
Yeah, good times. Hey, bro. Do you have a little boy?
Yeah. My son, I got a 1-year-old son, finna be 2.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Ball. I'm trying to put him in that same shit already.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, them Pee Wee football is the most fun you gonna have with your son, bro.
And I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. I've been I just have him by me trying to get him to watch ball here, but I got like a little basketball goal and football thing in my room where we just throw the football. He loved throwing it and shit, and he looked like he athletic already. And I'm just like, I'm like, man, that dude. It's crazy because what I'm saying, you got a son, you live your dreams through him and shit, and then you never know how good he could be, and it's just it's a different kind of bonding experience with that football. I'm just this shit is my life. Like, nigga, I love Saints football. This is the nostalgia purposes, right, and everything that come from this shit.
Hell yeah, shit, boy. It was.
Oh shit! What happened? Looked like he got kicked out. Oh man, looked like the Pope fucking with our internet, huh? Yeah, I don't know what happened, J Live. They just kicked you out. Hopefully his phone didn't die. What he said? Yeah, Caleb Downs would be nice. You know what I'm saying? They just saying it might not fit our system. This premium position, we got a decent safety in Justin Reed and Jonas Sanka. So I don't know what happened, J Live. It just kicked you out, bro. I didn't do that. I didn't touch shit. We was talking a little too much Saint shit. They trying to interfere with a nigga. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what they try to do. I don't know what happened, bro. Why I kicked you out?
I think I pressed something. No, on my ass.
Okay.
Yeah, but both of them got one of my boys still playing college.
Oh, one of your boys?
Yeah, one of my boys, he played for Doane University and shit.
Oh, okay.
In Nebraska. I told his ass he didn't want to go up there.
In Nebraska. What position he played?
He played cornerback.
Oh, okay. That's probably his motherfucking hips. You're gonna be on the motherfucking hips.
I'm on the hips. Hey, I'm on the fucking hips, bro. Look, both my boys played cornerback. Hey, bro. I had my boys playing like beasts in that Pee Wee ball because they was already polished because we worked on our craft. You heard me? Mm-hmm. Like, so they was polished for being that young. But bro, I had this move.
Who they play for?
In high school or what?
In Pee Wee football.
All right, it was the Rams. It was the Rams football, but this is Rams.
Oh, okay.
But this was in Richardson, Texas.
Oh,
but in Louisiana, that's where they first played Pee Wee. That's where they first started, and they played for Kings Grant.
Yeah.
Kings Grant and what's it called? They were the Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but it's fun. It's fun, bro, when they're young, bro. So I promise you're gonna love that shit. Cause the best thing about Pee Wee, bro, is that you get to be hands-on. Like you can literally your kids can hear you from the sideline. You right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? In high school and shit, in middle school, they kind of take that away from the parent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They gotta listen. They gotta listen to the coach, and the parent kind of gotta back off a little bit.
Coach don't really be knowing what the fuck he be talking about at the time.
Right. And look, that's all you're gonna be talking about with the other dads. Bro, it's so much fun, bro.
Because Jerry G said maybe it was the Falcons fans crashing the stream.
What he said?
He talking about when you went out, he talking about maybe it's the Falcons fans crashing the stream.
Right. Fucking Falcons, man. Man, bro, I saw a poll where they had the Saints. Well, some people still putting the Falcons ahead of the Saints, bro.
They just disrespectful, bro.
That shit crazy. I don't even get why. Like they should be commending the damn. I mean, condemning the damn Falcons.
Right. They hate they
right now,
too, bro.
I mean, one bad move after another.
Right, they just want to ride the Falcons, bro, so bad. Like if this was like think about like Drake May. It's crazy because when Drake May came out, right, they was dick riding him his first year because he was a number one. I mean, like he went in like what top 5, top. I think he was a number 3 pick, and like I said, and now they was already glazing the nigga going into next season because it's the Patriots. But the thing about it is, why in the world is if Tyler Shuck like literally almost won a Rookie of the Year just because he was a second round pick, didn't have a high draft stock. We ain't gonna talk about the shit. That's kind of crazy. But Brock Purdy, when he came in the league doing 7th round pick, and he was doing all that shit, and then they start dick riding this nigga. But just because it's the 49ers, like it's crazy.
He played in for San Francisco.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy. The nigga was a 7th round pick, and nigga ride his dick.
Shuck gotta come out there and take it, man. He gotta take his respect. Fuck it, we wouldn't have it no other way, man.
The only person I heard talking was Louis Riddick praising him, you know, and nobody else. I heard a little some shit about Shannon Sharp. They was talking a little bit on him, but I don't think they're gonna give him no credit.
Nah, man. No, he got to go out there and take it. We just got to make sure we put the right weapons around him and make sure we keeping his ass up right.
Right. Jerry G said for blowing a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl, right? And these guys, it just man, they like to see the bullshit, dog. It's just so sick.
Bro, they don't even they don't have a quarterback. They say they got Tua, whatever. And see how that work out for them,
bro. And the way that they was, everybody was shitting on Tua, and all of a sudden, we know Tua gonna start the thing off. Now all of a sudden, since he playing in Atlanta, playing for the Falcons, he just gonna turn shit around, and he don't even have the same
and go back to that offensive MVP. Didn't he win MVP?
No, he didn't win MVP. He led the league in passing one year.
Yeah, okay.
He led the league in passing yards, but they didn't do shit after that. After that, I mean, they got knocked out in the first round against the Chiefs, so they didn't do nothing. And then 2 years of mediocrity with one of the best combo in the league, and Waddle and goddamn Tyreek Hill, and that's before he broke his leg. They wasn't going nowhere, and they had a running back in A-Chain, you know. So,
man, Tyreek, he hurt his ACL. What? He tore his ACL later.
He broke his leg. He just broke his leg, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, he broke it.
But that's better. That's better shit.
I mean, bone, bro. You know what's crazy? That's like you said, you got Tyreek Hill still on the board.
He's still out there. I say, yep, he's still out there.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't see what you have to lose to bring in a player like Tyreek, you know, and save that. Like just say you bring in a Tyreek Hill, right, and then you save money at that, spend that first round pick. Shit, I wouldn't mind going O-line, right? Had that fucking O-line shirt up, and then you could have Tyreek Hill throw up. You know, nobody gonna be able to cover Tyreek all day. You know, like that way that pick could be more. If you could address what you need to address in free agency, right? Even if you were to pick up a Stephon Diggs, nobody wants Stephon Diggs, but if you could address the wide receiver position, I know everybody want a young wide receiver, But like I said, I'm be honest with you, bro. I'm in win now Super Bowl mode. Why not? We seen Seattle do it. We could win now, and we got a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. So if we in win now mode, people forget Stephon Diggs still had 1,000 yards receiving last year. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get the ball because they didn't have no O line. You know, the Patriots had like the worst O line in football.
Yeah, fucking Stephon still got it. I mean, he would look nice next to Olave.
Shit, I'll bring him in. I know, motherfuckers don't want him, but shit, I think that if he could redeem himself and come in this motherfucker, clean himself up, apologize, repent for his motherfucking sins that he committed, you know.
Hey, now you know what? I would co-sign on that, but shit, we lost a lot of our leaders, mainly, Demario Davis. I needed Demario Davis in that locker room to keep a nigga like Stephon in line.
Oh, that'd be true. I think he would get along. I think DeMar did would calm that shit down. But
Yeah.
I don't think Stephon will be with no shit. Towards the end of his career, he want that contract.
I mean, he ain't never really been with no shit on the football field as far as like no problems. He always made it through the season, no issues. He probably had a little something here and there, but it was nothing that kept him off the field. Right? He never got suspended or nothing, huh?
Nah, he never got suspended. He didn't have no on-field issues. Always just like some locker room shit. It was almost really more him not getting the ball and shit, you know. But in Kellen Moore system, you gonna get the ball. Let Tyreek stay where he at. I think this is what I think, right?
Like I don't like his size. If I was gonna bring in anybody, I'll probably if you was gonna bring in one of those two, I'm not saying I want him or nothing, but
yeah,
it would be Stephon Diggs just strictly off of size. I just don't want.
We don't need no rentals. Yeah, that's true. If he gonna be that, I just feel like as far as if you the drama. When I look at the drama thereof, right? When I look at what was the issue. I know Tyreek might have a couple off the field issues, but if you're dealing with like you say a player like Stephon or somebody like that, who issue was, look, I want to get the ball. AJ Brown, look, his issue was he played with Kellen Moore. He played in the system, won a Super Bowl with the motherfucker. His issue was they was in a run first offense with Jalen Hurts and Saquon. He don't want to be in a run first offense because he want the ball. Like some people value stats more than when some guys are just like they want their stats. They don't want to be. They feel like they can add more in being productive. So, I'm kind of if you do sign a motherfucker like that, he gonna get the ball. You know what I mean? Like in this path, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be a balance running pass, but we not gonna be like doing too many like RPOs. They want to get Shuck hurt doing too many RPOs because he's more of a passer.
Right. You gotta be smart with him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. But shit, I mean, the explosion to be there. I'm just saying that'll take. What I'm saying is that just to take pressure off, like using that. Like I said, we want to go get if David Bailey was there or a Mansour Delane, right? If you could go, if you know this guy is going to be for sure just a lockdown cornerback, like for sure, and we could burn a pick. We don't have to address receiver. We could go get Chris Bell in the second round, or if that we run a 3 wide receiver set. I mean, I don't know. I think you can't really give me to believe that they're gonna hurt the team more than help. As far as like I can understand the Tyreek Hill shit. He might have off the field issues, but I feel like a Stephon Diggs.
Because look, we one injury away from having a question mark again. So it'll be nice to have a Olave and a Diggs on the team.
Exactly, because to be honest, Diggs is still really a number one. You could say 1A, 1B for these guys. He was number one in Minnesota. He was a number one in Buffalo, and he was a number one in New England.
Right.
I
don't even know how they're gonna use all them damn weapons.
What for the Saints?
Hell yeah, if they had Chris Olave, mixed with fucking Stephon Diggs, then you got Vele, and you say they drafted somebody, now you got Chris Bell.
Well, if they do draft, I don't think they'll probably go Chris Bell route. I don't know, man. I just feel like if he's there, you're talking about 1,000-yard receiver that probably ain't gonna cost as much. That's just sitting there. I mean, like, shit.
I don't know how much he. I don't know how much he gonna cost.
I don't think he gonna cost. I mean, maybe look around 30, 20 something mil, 30 mil.
Shit.
Saints have
I don't need, and I'm not sure if they want to go that route because right now we can get some good talent for, and not and not have to pay all that much
yeah. Who
for
you
at
think
least
will?
for at least 3 years.
Yeah, but I mean, this if you did go to Stephon Diggs route, you know for a fact you got a number one, number two. You know for a fact
Yeah.
you're gonna have a potent offense.
Well, look, they got it. They both look. I'm not
They
opposed
don't
to
want
it. I'm not opposed to it just because I know that if something was to happen to Olave, we got another number one wide receiver that can step right in.
That's what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean? And that's the only reason I'm not opposed to it because we can still have Vele and all of and do what we do, run out two tight end set shit. We can still do what we do and we won't skip a beat. But we're gonna have to pay for that. I'm not sure if they want to pay for that right now. I think they're trying to get younger, and that's just going by how they doing it. They literally pushing all the old out, like for real.
He said Saints having a good off season, and the last thing we need to screw things up is drama, which I don't want him. I understand where you come from, Jerry G. You might think it's a drama move. At the end of the day, I don't think. I mean, you just say we had him for 1 or 2 years. I still don't think. Because I'm saying what the issue was in Buffalo at the end of that game when they lost to Cincinnati, it was you want to get him the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like they still was relying a little bit on their run, and they couldn't get him the ball. At the end of the career, I think a nigga might get a bag and just keep his mouth closed. Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm just like this.
Look, he don't fit. He don't fit the culture in the locker room. That's not what we're looking for. A guy like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't deny his talent, and you can't deny that he'll be productive on the field with Shuck when called upon.
Right.
But I just don't want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we getting young and old, and we building our team from the ground up.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I doubt they bring him in. You know what I'm saying? I doubt they bring the nigga in. But like I said, I just hope. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of it just made me think about when you were saying about the premium position, just bringing in somebody like a lot. Like if this man saw the lane guy, I'm really excited about this guy. It's hard for me not to look his way. And Mickey Loomis was there at his pro day. It was hard for me to, if we could get a motherfucking lot, because like you said, you're going to be some good receivers, man. And if we could
Right,
get that,
it's harder to get a cornerback. That's
yeah,
a
it is.
hard
And
thing.
cornerback is a premium position, bro, to feel like a good cornerback. I don't view Alante Taylor. That's why I wasn't really tripped when he left. I didn't view him as he was a decent cornerback, but he wasn't no lockdown man press corner. Like we want to lock down. This dude, Mansell Delane, giving up 2 touchdowns in his last. He never even gave up a touchdown in 2 years.
Right.
In the SEC.
Right.
Yeah, that guy, that's a generational talent. I think that's like with the shit that Derek Stingley was doing. Remember when he was there on his campaign?
Yeah.
And then look at how that shit translated. Remember they was talking, because I remember when I first saw Derek Stingley, they was saying a lot of shit about him. And then like generational and all this. And then when he got in the league, look at him. Lockdown, all pro type shit, caliber player.
Right. Right. Yeah, that dude got it, bro. That dude definitely got it. I can't look.
He not gonna be that.
Damn,
though,
they got.
If he not gonna be that after number 8 though, bro.
No, he ain't gonna be there after 8. You got to pick him first.
That shit gonna be, man, fuck. I wish we could know what these motherfuckers gonna actually be like.
Hey, look, if Bailey off the board, I say you go cornerback. But if we do get Bailey, that helps out our existing cornerbacks. That helps out the Kool-Aids. That helps out the Quincy Rowleys. You know what I mean? Instantly. They ain't gonna have to cover for long at all.
Exactly. You right. That pass rush. When that pass rush hit and you scrambling around and shit, everything gonna be covered.
Right.
Damn, that's
right. Bro, like so that's why I'm like, it has to be a premium position. I was listening to Carolina podcast earlier. They talking about at pick 20, you gotta pick a premium. No, you don't. At pick 20, all the premium shit go. Like,
yeah, shit gone.
Like, yeah, it's gone about that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, about 12,
you can literally look at a position that you need and choose that best player. Someone that has first round talent.
Yeah, definitely, definitely with that shit. But that
Yeah, them
shit
niggas
crazy
tripping.
though, bro. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so ready for this fucking draft, dog. We ain't gonna never know what's
That
gonna really go pop off J Live because you got niggas
we don't know
motherfuckers
who gonna be
talking about
taken.
draft. You ain't gonna know what's gonna happen until you get that because motherfuckers gonna be making trades during the draft, all kind of bullshit gonna be going on during the draft. So you ain't gonna know. I think the Saints gonna take the best player at that position because I don't know if Bailey gonna fall that far. I think they if much as Caleb Downs is a generational talent, I think Cincinnati they might even jump up to go get him because I know they've been eager to go get him. And man,
Oh
I ain't gonna
damn, what
lie,
Cincinnati pick? Cincinnati pick. They
they picked
picked
10.
like they picked 10.
And they definitely want
Hey,
a
it'll
secondary.
be something. Now look, if the Saints trade down, I want them to grab that old lineman because you can get him around 14 and pick up a second round pick or third round pick.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. As much as my gut tell it, like I want a wide receiver. I would rather shit. It might sound crazy, dude, but I would bring in a fucking a Tyree or Stephon to get somebody in the second round. Fuck, I'd rather bring in a Stephon. Did go get me a lockdown premium cornerback. I want Maxwell Delane, bro. That motherfucker. I just feel like, dude, he fit the culture, he fit the scheme. You know what I'm saying? You lock down these number ones, bro, and
Yeah,
take these dudes out of a game, and then Kool-Aid could play his best when he ain't playing in the zone. I can't see, you know. I mean, listen,
I
I'm
mean,
willing to
you
take a
mean
gamble on
when he
one of these
ain't playing
motherfuckers.
man, right? You mean when he
Huh?
playing man? You mean when he playing man?
Yeah, if he not playing man, Kool-Aid play better when he
Oh,
playing zone, not press.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Cause
I think
we
what
need a
I
number
got you. I
one,
got you. We on
bro.
the same page.
Cause we
Yeah, I
don't know
need
what kind of
somebody that can lock him up, bro.
yeah you gonna have to have
But
somebody like that can lock some. You gotta have a
I
lockdown
think that's the way
cornerback,
they
bro.
gonna
Like,
go.
cause what if they run in different kind of schemes where it forces you to have to press. You know what I'm saying? Or motioning and doing all kind of bullshit. You gotta have that number one, bro. That could just if this guy is who he say he is, and that's when the speculation come in at. Because then you start wondering, is this guy who he say he is? Now, most times when you get a cornerback out of the draft, except for like the exception of Jeff Okuda or some shit, they produce. You know, um, fuck man, I didn't see linemen hit in
Yeah,
the
this dude
eye.
look like Pope, bro. This dude tape look like coaching tape, teaching tape. When you watch him, you can put his fucking tape on and you can watch bro, the way he chop his feet, the way he moves is so elite already. It's so elite already, bro. I would not mad picking him up.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that in today's eyes, as far as like some of the shit, like you say some of the scouts that was like picking motherfuckers like just say hit and miss. Let's just say like a player like Jadeveon Clowney, who's projected to be an all-world talent, he wound up being a bust. Do you believe that the scouting has upgraded their eyes to see some of this talent? That's why a lot of players start hitting on the first round. We've seen a lot of first round for the past few years be actually productive. Do you think the scouting is more accurate now than it was back then as far as not missing on these corners, like what you're saying about the hip shit and the uh like them. It's more accurate scouting.
I think our scouting department and just the whole brass, all the people that's in charge of that, you know what I mean? Picking players and shit from the scouting team to Jeff Ireland. He upgraded his staff. He brought somebody in. I can't think of his name, but he upgraded his staff. And bro, I mean, look at it. We had the best rookie draft. We had the best draft last year.
Yeah, we did.
We did, bro.
We did.
We did. And you know what? I think we the only ones in the last 10 years the Saints don't had best draft class twice.
Yep, that 2017 draft.
I don't think nobody else can say that.
We had picked up
And
Kamara and your boy and they both won offense and rookie of the year, rookie defense and offensive rookie of the year, 2017. Kamara and Marshall Lattimore.
right. And in the last 3 years, we don't had it 3 times.
Right.
Like Look, but this is different coaching staff. But I really like what we got going on. Them boys know what they doing. It's a lot of NFL experience, and when it comes down to our top brass and our coaching department,
Yeah,
and they making all the right moves, bro. Like at this point, I trust them.
I trust him too. I think Mickey done got a
I
little
trust them.
serious.
I mean, it's kind of like what Sean had, where we were just like fucking and Sean. We trust when he was here.
Right. He said we never trade down, only up. Chris Bell ain't falling to 42. I bet you that. He's saying it
Well,
ain't.
I think he will.
His
I
injury
think
to
he
that
will because
ACL.
because he got an ACL injury. You
Yep.
can't pick him too high because of that. Everybody gonna be looking at you stupid.
Yep.
And if you're not one of the first 8 picks in the second round, if you don't get picked, and we should pick him up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro. I'm just so skeptical, man. If I think the safest bet is wide receiver, but if we don't go wide receiver, get Bailey or Bain, I want that cornerback, dog. I want that motherfucking corner. Cause it's different between a regular corner and a lockdown. If you get a lockdown premium corner where you can shut somebody down, take their number one out the game, it just makes the game plan way easier. You know what I mean? If you could at least keep them contained and not getting just fucking torched the whole game, you just can't cover this guy.
For
This guy
real.
is generational talent. So I mean, then he already from LSU, so he gonna ready vibe with the city. It's gonna be a good feeling. Shit. You say nigga K, I seen Mickey Loomis talking to him at the pro day. I don't know,
Hmm.
man.
Nah, it's a good pick, bro. It's a good pick. Like, but the only way I want him if we ain't got Bailey.
And we don't. I don't think Bailey gonna. I just don't see Bailey for. Cause I mean, Arizona they projected to pick. A lot of people that that talent, they just want to go solidify their position. They just sometimes they just be more of a popular pick that people want to go with instead of addressing what they really need. Like Arizona,
Hey,
they
but
need a
don't
fucking
forget.
quarterback, running back,
But
something on
but don't
offense.
forget, they still got, as far as what people talking about, they talking about Ruben Baines and what was that other guy name from Ohio? The
Sonny
edge rusher.
Styles,
No, the edge rusher.
Arvell Reese.
Yeah. That's
Mm,
the two top defensive ends, according to most, people.
I'm not picking Arvell Reese.
So so he might be there.
Because I see a lot of guys going off this. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That combine shit, I really just don't take too much in that. Like like I told you with the Joe Burrow shit, with the arms, a lot of people did good in there, and they manipulate shit, and it's kind of like it's not really accurate, bro. Like you could, what I'm saying? Like they got motherfuckers that flunk that shit and still be good, and motherfuckers that pass that shit and be trash. Tape is the best way to examine what the fuck do you do on the field. All that combine shit, I just don't really take too much into that. It's good to know,
Right. Now,
but it's just
as,
like it's a smoke screen to me, dog.
now look, a lot of these players, I don't know, man. It helps. It helps because a lot of these players still need development, right? So
Hmm.
you need the players, you need a player that got the tools in the toolbox that you can actually coach and
Right,
develop.
right, true that. He said we
Some of these
already.
players come from small schools.
You dig said we already have Chase Young on the right side. That's true. We go get a Arvell Reese, one of these guys, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm just my mind is just. I hope these
I
niggas
don't want
don't.
none of them. I
I
don't want
wish I.
Arvell Reese and I don't want
Yeah, me either, bro.
Ruben Baines.
I want a motherfucker that just if I know it's crazy because I know it's not no way you could tell unless you read the motherfucker mind or you a fortune teller or some shit and you can see the future on these niggas. I wish these niggas could just for a fact these niggas gonna produce and it would make the pick more solidified. Like you know, hopefully speaking, like everybody can be a bust, but but 9 times out of 10 it's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
you need to start
That's
eating
why I
salad.
just feel like the receiver position is the most safest bet because of we already got a number one. If we get a number two at best, if we not looking at this guy to come in and be a number one. We're looking at him coming to be a complementary piece to Chris Olave. So that's about if he touch 1,000 yards or if he touched 800 to 900 yards, with the exception of Jawan Johnson touching 700 to 800 yards. You know, it's just an extra momentum piece for us. You know what I'm saying? You can't give me the belief that Cornell Tate will come in and scratch 200. You know what I mean? Because they're going to utilize him. He's going in the first round, so they're going to target him more. He's going to go get more targets. You know, I just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just don't feel like you could go wrong. I feel like if we select a Cornell Tate or one of these guys, there's no way that you get me to believe that these guys are going to be a bust. I'm not saying the other niggas going to be a bust, but I'm saying what if the production is not as high as we think? Like, you know, it's just not there, or, you know, because it's different with going against those smaller colleges, especially playing in the Big Ten, and then you going to, you know, playing into these big niggas that's actually big ass offensive linemen. I don't know, man. It just feel like receiver.
Right.
I don't know what y'all think, bro. I don't know, bro. I could be wrong, but he said David Bailey would be solid if he played on the left side. Now that could be true, you know, because I mean he still got a complimentary. He still got Chase Young that's gonna take the pressure off him if the double team was there. It's just fuck, man. Like, do you think they got anybody that you would want in the second round that could bring pressure? Do you see anybody?
I'm pretty sure they have them. I can't name them off the top of my head, but I don't know if you want to wait till the second round when you got a chance to pick up somebody in the 8. If that's what you truly want to build, your defensive line.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's a tough ass choice, bro. But the choice at what pick?
Second round.
Shit. Now that we go defense.
Mm-hmm. No, we go offense, and they got, you know, one of these details. I mean, it's crazy because a motherfucker technically could hit at any position, you know what I'm saying, first, second, or third, depending on it. Then it all depends on who you got developing motherfuckers. You know, if they got good scouting, good eyes, because a good eye could see a motherfucker and it's like Peyton to see Alvin Kamara talent in the third round and to pick him high as he picked him. You know, some people could see the shit and know what they want to do with it. I think Kellen Moore got good eyes. I really believe a lot in Kellen Moore, bro. I'm really a Kellen Moore fan. I believe that dude is an offensive wizard. His mind is different. He's different. He don't panic. He got the lock.
Right.
He seemed to kind of soft to me at first, but he seemed like he got it going on. He proved himself. He won a motherfucking Super Bowl. So,
hey, and he making those hard decisions. It's hard to let go of these players, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but he making the hard decisions right now. What a green.
He said, Dave said Malachi Lawrence is a good second or third round edge rusher. I'm gonna check him out. Malachi Lawrence in the third round. And just like I said, you can hit in the, if you smart enough, dog, with these picks, you could catch these niggas in the third round, bro. You could catch these niggas. You know?
Man, you can catch one in every round, bro.
Well, if you play them right, you play them to their strength.
And look, I'm telling you, we gonna go crazy. We gonna go crazy in undraft right after the draft and with our undrafted class.
Right. Yeah.
They always bring in some talent.
They do. Damn, I'm excited about this team, man. I wish the draft one so far. That's gonna fly though. It's gonna be April tomorrow? 2 days or some shit. So
you put them in there.
Man,
yeah.
We got. I don't know, man. It's like I'm nervous, but I'm not. I'm kind of like fuck. I'm hesitant.
Yes.
Cause I don't want to fuck up this first. I don't want to fuck like if it's. Oh, I swear to God, these motherfuckers go get a Peter Woods or some shit. I'm gonna all kill the fuck out of Mickey Loomis. I doubt he gonna do it, but don't do no.
You don't like
shit
you don't like
bro.
Peter Woods, huh?
I'm not saying I don't like him, but that's not no first round talent. You don't go get somebody just had a decline in his production. And had 2 sacks. Like, I'm looking for a premium. Not saying this guy won't be a good player, but that's somebody you take in the second or third round. Because he's gonna be there. He's gonna probably be there most likely. You go get a motherfucker that you think ain't gonna be there. You go get a defensive back like Mansfield Delane, regardless if you go get him because that's the best at that position. Now the only thing that I'm kind of like pissed off about as far as
texting me?
You know what? I can't say I'm really pissed off about it because even if we got Alontae Taylor, I don't think he was never gonna be a true lockdown man corner. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, but it's stupid that we got rid of a corner. Now we got to go get a corner. You know, that's the only reason I'm looking at it like, oh, we had a corner. Now we got to go waste another pick on a corner when we had a corner. But if you could get a corner that could flip games, flip field, and get meaningful interceptions, like you seen in like you say, I keep bringing it back to that Marshall Lattimore game when we was down 14-0 against the Eagles, and he just jumped out of the air and caught that fucking pick between Archer Beverly. He flipped the whole game. You know, that he caught another pick, a 6 against the Eagles when Gardner Minshew threw it and he sealed the deal. Like Tracy Porter, same thing in the meaningful game when we played Minnesota in the NFC Championship and in the Super Bowl, sealed the game with a pick. You know, pick 6. So those positions matter a lot. You feel me? Look, let's just say, for example, Peyton Manning go down there and score the motherfucking touchdown. We don't know what happened. But he got his shit picked because you had a corner with good eyes and good hips. And good vision.
Boy, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that cornerback important, bro. But see, the thing is it when you look at how we built and you look at the success we had last year, could we get away with Kool-Aid and Quincy Riley? According to the numbers, yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe so, J-Live, because if you look up their cover grade, they both got a cover grade of like a 72 and a 75. And it was C+. It wasn't like they was in the F category. They couldn't possibly get better. I think Quincy Riley, you know, like, let's see what they got, right? I mean, like, you never know what type of nigga could upgrade, you know?
I mean, shit, we don't have to press, but like I said, I don't want to pass up on one of these premium positions. Like, if we got a premium defensive end or a premium cornerback, which we need both, if they there, we got to pull the trigger on one of the two.
Do you know how many times the Saints how much they run a zone package more than the man? What's the percentage, you know?
That they run what?
Zone, more than man press.
Oh, I don't know, but I know they zone the majority of the time under Staley. It's different because it was the opposite under Dennis Allen.
Okay, yeah. And the Quincy decent, but he don't know. Well, we got to have to find out, maybe, dog. We might have to find out because let's just say that one of these guys is hamster shit, right? It's not like you don't think that Mickey Loomis, right? J-Live will be more aggressive to go get a cornerback and trade for a corner, like an unhappy cornerback?
You see, I don't want to trade for nobody. I don't want to bring in no big money players. You know what I mean? I don't. Just because of the way we moving.
No, I'm saying if we was desperate for the position mid-season, if it was a requirement mid-season before the trade deadline.
Oh.
Like
if we was desperate and we needed
to address it, because like I said, just say if Quincy Riley, because you got 3 decent, you got Quincy Riley, you're really gonna have 2 lockdown corners plus a nickel, and the nickel, that's if they run a tight end personnel jumbo package. But if you just say Quincy Riley and them because it's not like you gotta have elite lockdown cornerback. I mean, to just, you know, you can, but if just say these guys are the mediocre to average, and we could see what they got and maybe strengthen a position that we really need, like O-line or wide receiver, or, you know what I mean? Like, you might take cornerback and you might get a cornerback that's in the room.
Right. I mean, shit, cornerback, I don't feel like we pressed to do anything. Defensive end, we can get away with Young and Granderson. I don't feel like we pressed.
Right.
But I do. I feel like he had enough chance to evaluate the roster, and he's making moves, and right. that includes our favorite players.
Right.
Even though I still think Cam could play. I would still bring Cam back. I would.
Right.
But I think they wait until after the draft to see how shit fall.
Me too. I think they might bring Cam back.
Let's see how it fall, man, because right now, shit, we gotta We got to make sure that what we draft and what that we bring in this building, bro, is building this team the way that we want.
Right.
And the good thing about it, Kevin Moore don't been around some good teams, and he knows shit from sugar. He don't been around this league. He a smart coach, and just the whole coaching staff, bro. Like I said, they got like 3 head coaches on this damn squad.
Right. Yeah, they do. They got some small players. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think Kellen Moore can evaluate the talent. I think Kellen Moore just it's hard for me to see him not go pass up on it. Like if you got a Makai Lemon, it's hard to see me pass because he's an offensive minded coach. You know what I'm saying? So that's his specialty. And as him being a head coach, hard to see him pass up on him when you got, stuff up like Brandon Staley could work with these guys and get them better and develop them, and stuff like that. Because like you said, these guys, Kool-Aid would have been a first round pick if he wouldn't have had that injury. You know what I'm saying? He would have been a first round pick. So that's, and if he playing
Yeah,
this kind of zone to this guy's strength, shit, he playing to his strength. He's zone corner. So if he be a zone one, right, is he gonna have help? Damn near. So it's like he ain't gotta be just playing a certain part of the field. Ain't like he gotta get up on a nigga, and if our pass rush get home, shit, that'll help us. Our cornerbacks out even more. Like you said. So shit.
yeah, bro. Yeah, it's so many question marks with this damn draft, bro.
I know,
You don't
bro.
know you don't know which way to go, but it's
We
all a
don't.
good thing.
It
It's all
is.
a good thing. And it's a good position to be in
Yep.
because we at that sweet spot where we still got our pick of the litter.
Right. Let's get Randy. What's up, Randy Major? 6571 say Kellen Moore made Cooper Rush and Kenny Pickett look serviceable quarterbacks. He did. Yep.
Hmm. And
Mhm.
now that he got a serviceable quarterback, and they building together, bro.
He is. That's his pick.
They built. That's his pick. That's his guy. They building together. They talk about the Bill Belichick's and Brady, the Sean and the Breeze.
Mhm.
Shit, the Andy Reid and the Patrick Mahomes,
Right.
the Kellen Moore and the fucking Shuck.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's true. He said, you dig said, hopefully Kool-Aid doesn't start their season getting dunked on like last year.
Well, you know that sometimes his cover skills can
You gotta hide that motherfucker, dog. You can hide a bad corner.
with a good scheme. And
A
the
good
scheme
scheme.
that look, and that scheme, I wasn't feeling it early in the season, but as they got into the scheme, they was making plays.
Right.
They was making plays. I'm still interested to see what Brandon Broughton gonna do.
Right. He said, yeah, everybody wanting Rush to start over Dak. Yeah, he was looking good for a few games and shit. And like I
Who?
said, that Cooper Rush sorry ass.
Oh, yeah.
He said, y'all see what ESPN had our free agency class ranked? No, I didn't see. I thought we had won an award for that shit. So I don't know if they did some bullshit.
Nah, what they had us ranked.
No, hold up right quick.
Nah, she won't ring my damn doorbell. Watch. What you looking it up, is it? Is it? Let's see. Yo, yo. Okay, I think he said, hold on. Yo, yo. I guess it's just me and this bitch. Who that, babe? You leave live in this bitch, you come back, your whole channel be flagged, nigga. And look, it's all good, y'all. Man, look, we all feeling good, waiting for that damn draft. You know what I mean? Who y'all want, man? Put it in the chat. Who gonna put us on top, bro? What player can we get first pick that's gonna be the most productive for us? It's such a tough decision. Hey, that's why they pay these boys the big bucks, man. Because they are faced with a whole bunch of talent sitting right there in their face, and they got to choose just one. But it's all good. I mean, shit, this is the position we want to be in. No one's talking about the quarterback position. That's a blessing. So, we're in a good spot, bro. We're in a real good fucking spot. That cap looking good. But next year we gonna go crazy.
Right.
Next year we gonna go crazy,
We're gonna
man.
go crazy.
But
We only get better, bro. Cause like now the Who That Nation is an attractive destination like it once was. And if you got a player like Kellen Moore, Mickey allowing him to do what he want to do, bro, it can only get better.
and we're gonna have a shitload of money.
Shitload of money. He said I want Downs Bailey a lemon at 8.
Hey, I like Lemon, bro. Like Lemon, out of all the ones they got, out of Carnell Tate, Jason, what's this called? Jason Tyson,
Jordan
I think
Tyson.
Jordan Tyson, and Lemon. I like Lemon the best.
Me too. What's up, Josh Levi? What's up, brother?
That motherfucker look like a little Lattimore. He got like a personality, remind me of Lattimore a little
Yeah.
bit.
Whoever we get at 8 will be very impactful. Unless they draft Peter fucking Woods. Hopefully not. But yeah, you're right.
Nah, they not going there.
Hey, you live. He said, hey, you live. Hey, live. We're talking to you, J Live. Question for you. Think Shuck is the best quarterback in the South?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Hey, this that young bull. You know what I mean? He a fucking young bull. No question. Like even everybody talk about Drake May. Drake May was played like shit his first season. He didn't come in here looking polished.
And they was still dick riding the nigga.
Look, what you saw last year was Shuck's floor. Let's fucking go, man.
Let's go, nigga.
Let's go. That's his floor.
And they was dick riding him so much. My bad, J Live. I'm gonna cut you off. They was dick riding him so much last year, Jay. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Shuck don't get none of this praise, right? But this nigga, just because he was a high pick, the nigga just on an automatic back burner, that makes no sense to me.
Now, look, I would say, bro, like at the end of the year, they was giving Shuck, there was a lot more people was giving, more people was giving Shuck his flowers, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's because it's not because they wanted to, it's because he was taking his fucking respect.
Right.
What you gonna say? You know what I mean? He was taking that shit. And look, bro, and just as far as history, the Saints play better when we fly under the table.
Yeah.
You know, we tend not to do too well when people start annoying us, throwing glitter and shit.
4-0 winning streak, bro. He said Falcons fans thanks to Stefanski gonna make Tua look like mom. Hell no, bro. I mean, like, come on, bro. Stefanski is not even an offensive-minded coach. That's a bad fucking pick.
Well, they better stop putting them black. They better stop putting them black quarterbacks around fucking Stefanski.
Like I say, he racist as fuck, ain't he? Ain't the nigga racist?
Well, I don't know if he racist, but I would say he handled that situation with Shador wrong because he couldn't handle the blackness.
He couldn't handle the black ones. He said he don't like the culture, the swag, motherfucker.
Yeah,
niggas in the locker room black and they doing
he couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle that culture and that kind of. I mean, at least that's what it looked like from the outside looking in. And then you go to the blackest team, the blackest city.
The black one of the black, right? They said Drake May is very suspect under the investigation. He is. He played like chicken shit, trying to stat pad this shit in the Super Bowl. Motherfucker had 56
Hey,
yards going in the fourth quarter.
hey, I tell you what, if you would have replaced Drake May with Shuck, I tell you one thing about Shuck, he gonna push that fucking ball.
Gonna push that bitch.
He gonna push that fucking ball.
You
You
see how
give him
fast he pushed
time,
that bitch in the Panthers game when they had like what 20 seconds on the clock?
just diamond that hoe. Boom, boom. I remember Drew Brees had a drive like that.
Yeah.
Well, he had a couple. He had a couple drive. He had a couple drives like that, but it was one drive in particular. I don't know what. I think it was the NFC. It was an important game. I think it was the NFC Championship game where we had to get down the field, and each fucking throw it was like for 12, 13, 14, 15 yards, but
Yeah.
each one was such a hard catch. Like
Mm-hmm.
nothing was clean, but we kept
Right.
catching them.
Right. He
Nah,
said,
man, but
Randy
he
Major said, Shuck is so special. You got fans of other teams thinking we have a top tier receiver, we have top tier receiver corps, and experts have us bottom four receiving group. That's crazy.
now look, that's you can't even fight. You can't even fight with them. As far as right now, when it comes down to the receiving room, you know what I'm saying. All we really got is Chris Olave, and that motherfucker got question marks. Like being for real, he's still a dog. He still produced, but still he got his shit with him, and that's mainly health. Like he
Yeah.
good. It's not, but if he not on the field,
Yeah. What he missed on
but
like two
he,
games last year. He been a little better.
yeah, he did a lot better
But that
last year.
blood clot shit was just like, damn, nigga, like out of the blue, like.
And that's
So,
the only reason we lost that last game.
right, true that.
All we needed was Olave.
Damn, dog, J Lock, I'm so fucking excited about this shit, nigga. I'm glad. I'm so glad for everybody in this chat. You coming up here, bro, and shit. This shit gave me a whole different perspective, man. I was telling my wife yesterday. I'm like, man, I'm so glad I started this shit. This same shit. We in this bitch really, chilling, talking same ball. And then this only the tip of the iceberg. Once the season starts, we're gonna have so much shit to dissect, and motherfuckers gonna be going crazy. You might have some Rattler fans coming.
And Riley ain't he's not even gonna be here, man.
Yeah, they gonna be talking
Man,
some wild shit. Cause you got those Saints fans, man, that just you got to like I tell you, man. Listen, I'm a type of person. Look, let's be optimistic about what's going on, but don't be giving motherfuckers losses, man, and just saying, they gonna look. If it's a possibility, we could get Sean, yeah. But I'm not gonna sit up here. What the fuck am I watching a football game? I think we're gonna get our asses whooped. Like, come on, man. Shit negative. I don't like that shit.
all right, man. We play the Bears next year, right?
No, we play the AFC North next year. We don't play Chicago. Um,
Oh
I know we play the AFC North and plus a couple teams. I don't think we play the Bears though, because we
no,
played them
you're right.
last year.
We played them last year. You're
Yeah,
right.
we played the NFC. We played the NFC North last year. I think no, not that we played NFC North. We didn't play Green Bay, Minnesota. Um, what's the other fucking team? The Lions.
Green Bay, Minnesota, and the Lions, yeah,
Yeah,
and Chicago.
Yeah, I remember when Shuck played Cam Ward in college. I didn't know who he was, but Shuck was balling.
Yeah, Shuck was balling.
I went back and watched the first Falcons game, and Shuck was dealing. I don't know why the hell Moore kept taking him. Kept taking him. Hold up. I don't know why the hell he kept. I don't know why the hell. Hold on. I'm reading it on two different screens. Hold on. Let me see something. I watched him the first Falcons game, and Shuck was dealing. I don't know why the hell Moore kept taking him out. But Taysom Hill, that game was easy. When we get to see that Taysom Hill shit, that's another thing. Listen, I fuck with
Yeah,
Taysom Hill, but that shit is expired now, bro. It's expired. Like that shit. If he ain't got it no more, I'm not saying that he can't. If he play a tight end, that'll be the only thing. But it's like he's predictable. The shit is predictable, bro. It's predictable, bro. Like if he ain't got the legs no more, if he can come back healthy and play special teams, I would love to have how reduce his shit and bring him back for block punts, special teams returns. But it's too much. Do it all like because Elvin Kamara is really could be our do it all type of back.
Right.
And he got this
Like,
nigga.
yeah, Taysom don't really got a spot on the team, bro.
Yeah, he don't. Don't kind of mind y'all. Don't shut kind of mind your Burrow. Yeah, he do. I mean, the confidence level of Burrow. He got that fucking stigma. He got that
Yeah, he do.
swagger like Burrow got. Like Burrow don't give a fuck type mentality. Like he gonna go out there and shuck you up. You know, he ready to fuck you somebody up. And I love when he said in that interview with Cam Jordan on his podcast, he hate Atlanta. You feel me? Like I'm ready to fuck these guys up. It's not that mentality where you Dennis Allen, man. I love Atlanta. And you know, like, listen, bro, we here to play football. Fuck all that sports, man. As long as the motherfucker ain't spitting in nobody's face, Batista bombing the motherfucker for no reason. You know, it's best football, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis Allen with that soft shit, bro. Like Atlanta and we're one of the biggest rivals in football, bro. All that soft shit. No, bro. We come to play. We come to beat these niggas' ass. It's football, bro.
Bro.
Outside of this, we all men. We all respect each other. But on that field, this is what it's competition.
And look, bro, when we play out, man, I don't know how they gonna schedule that shit. I wonder. We probably gonna start the season off with a division game. Fuck.
Ooh, Atlanta. I want to see Atlanta. Catch two of that first game. We gonna fuck him up. I was the first passenger. He said I
Yeah,
was the first class passenger on the Rattler train, but I gotta call a spade a spade. And if it ain't close between him and Tyler,
not even close. It's like night and day. Mars and Jupiter. Yeah, it's night and day. And look, bro, it's literally over him. Chuck being more decisive. Chuck pushes the ball and he throws in the ball placement of where he puts it.
mm-hmm.
Like you get way more yak with Chuck.
Yep.
You get way more yak. And that motherfucker a beast on third downs. Boy, that's one thing I loved about Chuck.
Yeah.
On that all that third down shit, third and long, all that shit went away. We used to worry about that shit.
He led the league in third down percentage. That's what they said. He led the league in third down percentage rate. Let's see what I
Yeah,
can
he was a dog on third down, bro. Like he was just impressive.
keep that drive, keep them chains moving. Rattler, you almost knew for sure that motherfucker wasn't getting that third down.
Oh man, it was done. That motherfucker's gonna get sacked. He was gonna pump fake that bitch about 3-4 times. Take the sack.
That nigga said he gonna pump fake that bitch like 3-4 times. I know this bitch Brock Purdy didn't lead in third. This that's the last year. Let me see. Tyler Shuck. Fuck, bro. I don't care if we really got a fucking quarterback. And this, I wanted him to play. That's the crazy part about before the beginning of the season. I'm like, look, rather play. I don't give a fuck. But let's see if Shuck could really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in Shuck. I'm always the type of person, like, even with Ian Book, sorry ass, like, let's see what this motherfucker got. You know, if you show me, you come out there and you play like dog shit. I mean, I could look up. I think Tyler Shuck first game, even the Rams, he was pushing the ball. He threw a touchdown, but it was just a little but discombobulated because he still had like a passer rate of 121, I believe. Let me go look
Right.
it up. I want to look up his passer rating.
What in on the Rams game?
And I want to look up at all his passer ratings for
Oh, in total.
see Tyler like every game. So I don't think he never had a bad passer rating. Tyler Shuck passer rating because that passer rating is a
I,
very important stat.
I,
Oh, he said he led the league. Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for. He led the league with 103.3 pass rating on third down. Dude made third. See that, and that's what you need, bro. That motherfucker got that mindset. And I heard what he
right.
said in his. Go ahead.
No, I said right. You got that dog in him.
I heard what he said in his press conference when he said he was like, look, he was like, man, let me tell you something, bro. He said I'm going to extend the fucking play. You know what I'm saying? I don't give it's like almost like with Mahomes. Like Mahomes, the way he used to run around and shit, and like you think a play dead. Like that nigga said, like, look, nigga, I'm gonna get you this third down. Trust me and best belief, bro. Bro, that used to be like that Drew Brees shit. Like when you got that confidence, what I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, the momentum is such a key factor. I don't give a fuck if you say Rattler made a wrong read. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all. Even if the motherfucker made a wrong read, right? A wrong read thereof. You gotta think about it like this here. If you got a player, let's just say the Nick Foles shit, dog. I swear to God, I would have never thought the Eagles would have won the Super Bowl with no Nick Foles. Once Carson Wentz went down, he was the MVP of that whole season. And you like these niggas done, them niggas beat Atlanta, then they knocked off Minnesota, and then knocked off Brady. You like, it's no way, but that fucking momentum, that first game, that momentum, bro, it was just too much for them. They rolled it. They like, look, we're gonna reach.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? I just thought about it when you said that.
What?
When Carson Wentz going down ruined his whole fucking career.
I know.
I mean, think about that shit. You did all the heavy lifting to get your team there. And then Nick Foles takes him the rest of the way. Now, don't get me wrong. Nick played this. He played lights out in some of them games, man. He was playing. But still, that would have made his career. That was a Super Bowl team he had under his belt. And he got hurt, and he never saw that type of success again.
That was crazy, bro. But it just shows you that momentum. You ride that fucking hot hand. You know, Shuck got the hot hand. And then you talk about Shuck got the hot hand on a garbage roster, subpar roster. What's going to happen when you get a fucking roster around him?
I know. That motherfucker,
the nigga get a roster
he was throwing the janitors and fucking mechanics.
Come on, bro. Exactly. And he's still producing. His rookie season showing right here as a rookie 2025. Let me look something, pull it shit on my screen. This is ridiculous.
But look, Shuck was on pace. Shuck can throw for 5,000 yards.
He can.
He could. But I know he gonna throw for 4,000 something. That's not even a question.
Right. Look at it. I don't know if y'all can see.
Hey, but the only question mark I got with Shuck, well, not question mark, what I need him to really get better on, and I don't know if it's his fault or just the play calling, is just scoring touchdowns. That red zone touchdown percentage. I need my quarterback to score touchdowns, and I don't. And all this starting slow shit, I'm done with.
I'm done with it. Yeah.
I'm done with. We got to start fast. We got to put points up. We got to score touchdowns, especially in the red zone, bro.
Right. You look at it. I don't know if y'all can see this. Can y'all see this on the screen? It says 2025 for New Orleans Saints quarterback Tyler Shuck finished the season with a 91.3 passer rating, 2,256 yards, passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I see what you're saying with that. He completed 67.6 of his passes. He earned a 73-point PFF grade, ranking 17th among qualified NFL quarterbacks, right, with a 77 overall rating in Madden NFL. Basically top of the league, you know. I don't know why they got that 5-4 shit because he didn't play 9 games. He played like, I don't know why they counting that game where he, you know, I don't remember being no 5-4. Maybe that was at the end of the last game against Atlanta. But that that shit, we didn't have your boy in there, so I don't know what they count that shit. That's a good passer rating. Over 9 games played. I was not 20 played 8. I don't know why they say 9. But and that passer rating was high if the TDs was up. Get those touchdowns up, you know. Gotta work on that red zone. Gotta work on that red zone, draw up some plays for the red zone. You know, Drew Brees, we used to be so good in the red zone. And it counts because you don't want to go down there and then kick fucking field goals and shit.
How many yards did Ward threw for over 3,000 yards last year?
Who?
Thanks. Cam Ward.
Hell no. Let me go look his shit up. I know for a fact he didn't throw for that shit. I'm gonna look him up. He completed 6. Let me see, Cam Ward. And
So,
then
bro,
had a horrible season until like the end, but he was. And
man,
then what everybody want
RPO
about
more
this, you know, talk about
successful.
this nigga, this Cam Ward nigga. But he okay, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't. Let's see his season. It wasn't a good season though.
Look, I agree with you.
They
Randy
threw for
said, I agree
3,000.
live. That's Randy said, I agree live. That's why I'm glad we acquired Travis Etienne because Kellen will implement the RPO more, increasing our success in the red zone and AK. And if AK sticks around, that's going to make it even sweeter. You ain't lying.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, what 3,169 yards. Um, 301,069 yards, 15 touchdowns, 77 interceptions with a passer rating of 80.2. With a passer rating of 80.2. Um,
So how many yards he had? I'm sorry.
he had 3,169 yards.
Yeah, but compared to Shuck that only played half the season, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
And a passer rating he had an 80.2 passer rating. That's subpar. It's not really that good. 59, but look at his completion percentage, 59.8 compared to 67.9 from Shuck. Like that means he was
Right,
barely completing his passes. I mean,
right.
3,000. That's not even scratching 4,000. It's not good.
59.8. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Oh man.
Oh, Shuck. Let's see what he had on the ground. He really didn't do that good in rushing. You know, I thought he was more of a runner. He had 159 yards. Tyler Shuck had Tyler Shuck had 186 yards on the ground.
So he had more passing and running.
No, Tyler Shuck had
I
more
know,
running
no.
than him.
Yeah. But he was more
He had
efficient
more
at
passing
passing.
because he plays all 17 games.
Right.
Tyler Shuck, it's the Shuck numbers. Um, Tyler Shuck he was way better. I mean, he almost had 3,000 yards, and he played less than half the season. You know,
Right. Yeah. Next year he gonna tear that bitch up, bro.
he is. He gonna be an
Like,
MVP hunt. Watch, he gonna be an MVP hunt. I'm telling you. That's what I tell you. He
mhm.
gonna be an MVP hunt.
I was just about to tell you that. I was about to say that I saw an article where they say Shuck gonna be in the MVP, but that was your that was your thumbnail you made.
Okay.
I was just about to say that shit. I was scrolling through YouTube and shit.
Yeah. He, he said Randy Major said Matt Moscona said getting a receiver top 10 could be the worst. Man, he need to stop that shit. Matt Moscona got some fucking horrible takes. I'm gonna be honest. I fuck with Matt Moscona, but bro, that's the motherfucker I was telling you about that just go to hand in niggas losses like Saints gonna lose. They gonna lose this game. Dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody want to hear you talking about the Saints gonna lose. Like, stop handing people losses, bro. That's just that negative energy, bro. Like, if we lose until the day we get our ass bust by a motherfucker, that's when you can say, look, we got our asses bust, right? I don't give a fuck if we of course, if motherfucker get their ass bust, we gonna talk about them getting their ass kicked. But to premeditate and say the Saints gonna lose this, stop doing that shit. Like, what the fuck are you watching the game for if you just gonna say the Saints gonna lose? Why are you watching the game? You know they gonna get their ass whooped.
Now look, I think he's been negative because Matt's a fan, bro. But
Negative,
you go,
bro.
yeah, but we have been putting some shit out there on the field lately
No, I'm
these last
saying,
few
but
years.
you don't just. I'm not gonna just go into a game and be like, we gonna look like, oh, that's a loss. Guarantee it. Don't even worry about it. Don't get on a plane. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you mean. It can
ain't
be
no
a little
stupid ass
negative.
shit like that, nigga. That seems like some
It
hating
can
ass shit.
it can be a little negative, but
You know?
shit, bro. A lot of I give a lot of these fans a pass just because they was looking at shit on the field. It has a bad product. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And feels a bad product for years, bro. It made a lot of our fans negative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, to get to a point where you just every loss,
Mo.
then the losses he's saying we winning them bitches. You know, he was shitting on Tyler Shuck earlier. If you go look at it, when he was saying like he don't know what he got, he trying to see if he gonna draft it. So he wasn't too negative, but he was kind of like optimistic. And then look what Shuck turned out to be. And then you got to eat those words. And he said Matt Moscona said getting a top receiver in the top 10 could be the worst mistake an organization can make. Hello, that's not true. Like, how the fuck can a receiver make your organization worse? Nigga, you have to build around your motherfucking quarterback. You like, do you if Chris Olave, let's just say Chris Olave, right? I don't want to speak it on him, but let's just say in another, I'm gonna say in another dimension, right? That he get another fucking concussion and be out for goddamn 6 to 8 weeks. Who the fuck are you replacing him with? Even if you got Devon Bailey and you bringing up Trey Palmer and these guys, they gotta first of all, them guys are not gonna get first team reps in training camp. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be doing the same shit, trying to scramble mode, bro. Go get you a motherfucking receiver in the draft and kill that argument, bro. You know, stop trying to, bro, come on. Like, first of all, this the thing was confusing about this nigga. If I'm not mistaken, he the same motherfucker that said Chris Olave is not he don't view him as no number one. So if you don't premiere him as a number one, why the fuck would you go get a number two?
Look, even I got my talent wise, Chris got a number one wide receiver talent. Yeah. But Chris don't got a number one wide receiver body. And that's the issue. That's the only issue with Chris Olave. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I didn't see motherfuckers smaller than him get the shit. You know what I mean? I think if the talent that you could put him in, like having a solid number two next to him, it could open up. He scratched 1,100 yards. When you start from 14 to 1,500, that's wide receiver one plus.
Well, look, but also, man, when you look at our history, bro, all our dominant number ones, they had that size to them, bro.
Yeah, but it's a different era with a different
You're right. Them boys coming with size and speed now.
If you look at,
you know what I mean?
Look who Kellen coached with Devontae Smith. Look how skinny his ass is. He was scratching 1,000.
Now look, like I said, I like Olave. I like Olave a lot. I know there's more meat on the bone for my number one wide receiver.
But look, even if so, let's just say that's the case, J Live, right? Let's just say the case he's not gonna get to that where he could just wreck games and take, because he could take over. He took over the game when he had 100.
Hey, Chris Olave don't wreck the game before, but it's not consistently.
But let's just say it's not consistent, right? We didn't see him a full season with Shuck, right? So that's still out. And for the APB, he had 7 games with Rattler, so we didn't see him with a premium quarterback. That's one. Not only did we not see him with a premium quarterback, right? But I'm with you. Let's just say Chris Olave is the number 2. If you go draft this other guy and he fuck around and become the 1, then you got a 1 and 2 combo. Chris Olave will be a monster number 2. You feel me? But you got to draft the fucking receiver to like you said. It's not like he gonna probably do some Jamar Chase type shit. So why wouldn't you go get a wide receiver number 2 if you don't feel that strong about Chris Olave?
In the draft or free agency?
In the draft.
No, it was definitely. Look, I know they're gonna pick a wide receiver up. I just don't know when, and I'm leaning more to the second round because they got talent out there, bro. Mm-hmm. They got talent, and we got untapped talent on our team when it comes down to Bailey and what's that wide receiver from the Patriots?
Polk, Jaden Polk.
Yeah, and Jaden Polk. We still got him, you know.
Right.
So
Randy Major said every day I think, man, had Olave came down with that long pass against Miami, what the narratives what would the narratives be? And we would be.
It might be a little better. I tell you that shit, because that one pissed me off. Because Shuck, that would have been another notch on Shuck belt.
Yeah.
Shuck dropped that bitch, bro. Right there.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. We don't feel that comfortable about just our wide receiver room, or we don't think Olave could be a JSN or Jamar Chase, right? Why don't we go get that premium? Whether it's round 1, J-Live, or it's round 2. I mean, you got to get a wide receiver. And if you believe in Trey Palmer, whatever, Devon Bailey gonna develop, but it won't hurt to go get a bona fide, for sure, one of these talents in the draft, and young.
Right.
I
And
just try to
look,
go on with a fucking receiver, man. I don't give a fuck about what Matt Moscona talking about. He don't know what the fuck he talking about.
I need what's the name of that? What's the name of that?
Shout out to Matt Moscona, but bro, you don't know what the fuck you talking about on that one, partner.
I just want to get. I don't want no more small guys. I don't.
So
I'm
Makai
kind
Lennon, he's
of.
pretty small. He's like what 5'11", but
I
he played a
know.
slot though.
I know. I know he kind of small.
But he played a slot.
I just feel this team, bro. Like even going back to the Sean Payton era, you know what I mean? Like each one of those wide receivers was they had a role. Like they was big like that, or they was small like that, or they was fast like that because they had a role to play. And that's what I want to see. I like Chris Olave on my team. He can play a role. Good route runner, fast, runs great. You know, he's going to be where you know he needs to be. I also want a big possession wide receiver with speed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want, and then I want my take the top off the defense guy. Shit,
Right.
I want about two of them motherfuckers. If just in case we run with a foot. But I want my wide receivers to complement each other. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
In different ways. I don't want the same type of receiver, and I really don't want two small guys. I really don't, because at the end of the day, football a big man sport, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit come back and bite you in the NFL. But I would say a lot of these motherfuckers ain't nothing but $180.
Yeah, top of the line.
Yeah, man. But the motherfuckers be $180, $190.
Right. I got a feeling players would be willing to take discounts to join the Saints. Exactly. That's the thing about having a future starting quarterback. Exactly, man. People going to want to play with
Bro,
Chuck.
them wide receivers know, like that guy said in that draft interview. He said, when he said, "Man, what quarterback would you want to play with?" He said Patrick Mahomes, and after that, he said, "Shuck."
Who said that?
It was a wide receiver, I believe, and at the combine.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it was doing interviews, and he asked him, "What quarterbacks would you like to play with?" He said, "Man, Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Shuck." I said, "Man, if that don't tell you where we are."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because just 1 year prior to that, bro, nobody would have said that.
Yeah, he wouldn't have.
You know what I mean? So that if that don't let you know where we are. But teams are taking notice, bro. Teams know we got a guy that can get them that ball.
Right.
Wide receivers know for sure. Like they know a guy that can sling it when they see it.
Right. And they want to play with that guy. They want to play with Cornell Tate.
Right.
Said that.
Chuck gonna get motherfuckers paid.
He is. He said that on Caleb Downs' podcast. Also, I'll show the link if you like. Yeah, I seen. He said Cornell Tate said that. Yeah, I seen when he was on. I seen when he started speaking good with Caleb Downs, and then Chris Bell. He said Chris Bell kind of remind me of a faster AJ Brown.
He do. He do. He a grown fucking man, bro. I'm telling you, that's what we need, bro. If I knew I can get Chris Bell, I definitely wouldn't draft no wide receiver. I ain't worrying about Lemon. I ain't worrying about Tate. I ain't worrying about none of them.
Right.
I'm going to take Chris Bell because that dude. I like his interview. He said, "Yeah, I'm coming off of ACL." Yeah, he's like, "Man, I'm still a dog." Like you can see, he a grown man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know he's gonna be a grown man on that field.
Right. I did like his interview too.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can just see it all in him.
Yeah, that nigga said he'd be a dog. He said Randy Mason said, "What would y'all trade up to get Chris Bell?" No, I'm not trading up to get him. I think
No,
we
you
can get
can't
that
trade
shit.
up and get him just because he injured, bro. It's gonna
Yeah,
make us look like assholes
yeah,
on a national scale.
yeah.
You
He,
know what I
he
mean?
gonna be there at 42, bro. He gonna
Yeah,
be
he
there,
gonna
bro.
be there because we pick early in the second round, bro.
Yeah, what we got in the second round? You know,
It's 8 picks up, so it should be 40, I think.
40. Yeah, that ain't bad, bro. That's not a bad
It's just because
for a
he definitely ain't
position.
getting picked in the first. Oh fuck, he might late because a
42.
late first round pick just like a early second.
Maybe, possibly. I doubt. I think you go in the
I
second
doubt
round.
it.
People ain't gonna want nobody
Yeah,
else injured. You know,
right.
crazy for that.
Or coming off an injury,
Coming off an
but he
ACL injury too. At that, you coming off that shit. That's like some people don't come back from that shit. So you're not gonna.
yeah. Hey, but you know what, bro? ACL injuries ain't what they used to be,
Right. They're
right?
not.
They not. But I used to end the motherfucking career back in the day
Right.
when that shit was happening.
I just think they don't want to take the like if a team gonna go get a pick or whatever. I think they don't like cause not knowing if he gonna be there for training camp, but not knowing if he gonna be ready week one. People probably don't want to have to speculate. You know how people fans get and shit like that. Like as far as you go get this nigga, he ain't even ready to play. Like people want somebody that's gonna be week one. That how teams get it. You know how that shit go. Like I ain't got time to
Yeah.
wait on this nigga, doctors and all this shit. You
And
know,
especially at a high pick. Now, if
yeah,
it's
it's
a lower
frustrating.
pick and high talent, you can do that. You know
See, would you like us to grab Harold Perkins in the later rounds? What you think, Big Live?
who's Harold Perkins?
I think that's a wide receiver. If I'm not mistaken. I really don't know who that is. I ain't gonna care. I ain't watching much college football this year. After LSU got trash, I stopped really watching too much of that shit.
Oh, Harold Perkins. Huh? Let me see. Let me see what he's working with.
Zachariah Branch. I know if he might be
Hey,
there.
can you turn the TV down?
I'd rather get Zachariah Branch if he there from Georgia.
Well,
I mean.
he said Harold, right?
Oh, a line. Oh yeah, he a linebacker, LSU linebacker. I'll take anybody from LSU.
Oh, okay.
It was Alfred.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Saints fan. I keep my ear to the street on everybody else.
You don't fuck with LSU like that?
I fuck with them. I'm always rooting for them, but I
They
don't fuck.
trash
I
as
don't.
fuck, nigga.
I'm not watching the game every goddamn
Yeah,
Saturday.
they've been trash. They've been so trash since Joe Burrow left.
But and that Joe Burrow year was special.
Yeah, after that shit, boy, I started watching that shit fast. A little bit when they had
Right.
that Mittenberger, but then after that, stop fucking with that shit. He said he from New Orleans though. They said the nigga from New Orleans. Harold Perkins. They say he from the NO.
Hey, bro. This would be some. I think if he did come, that'll be. Let me see what he's working with.
Let's see what that nigga working with. I mean, like, I don't think a line. I mean, like, I think as far as like if you're talking about for a depth rotational piece, like if he's not gonna be there in the fourth round, I'm not really taking a linebacker in the second round or the third. I'm not doing it because I mean, Danny Stutzman, we still got him to develop. Pete,
You know what? It's crazy. And you ain't lying. Look, I'm sorry.
no, go, bro, go, go, go. Go for it.
I was watching this tape. Harold Perkins. I just got finished watching tape on this guy the other
Yeah.
day. Talk about who is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm taking a linebacker. I'm confident in our linebacker room. Uh, if just say I think you move Pete Werner to the bench and then put you rotating between Danny Stutzman, depending on what kind of linebacker package we run. We run with Danny Stutzman and what's the guy name, man? Uh Kane Ellis. I don't think it's getting a fourth linebacker. I don't think that'll be you know not in the second round. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather go get if they got another good edge rush out there, or they got another decent. I already probably go defensive tackle. Um, you know, mm, that's it. How you
Mm,
feel about Nathan Shepard? I mean, I'm just not gonna go line. I don't think. I think our linebacker room is pretty
I'm ready
decent.
to move on.
From what? From
I,
Pete Werner?
no, from Nathan Shepard.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you go D tackle then.
Oh,
I don't know, but I
yeah.
wouldn't go linebacker. I just think linebacker is a kind of overrated position. To me, I'm talking about if you got one or two line, you got one really that one linebacker be the most like we had the Mario Davis middle linebacker, we got outside, but I mean, what sometimes you went what two linebackers, three linebackers, but I mean like I don't know. I'm not gonna say it can't make a difference, bro. I just feel like sometimes I want to see what this Danny Stutzman got because what we were using two linebackers on the field,
Yeah.
you know. Danny Stutzman, I think,
Yes.
gonna be a hell of a player, dog. You know,
Yeah, I like Stutzman.
I don't want to just get too much depth at a position that we don't. You know, I'd rather go get one of these, get that front seven. You know, move Nathan Shepard around, and let's build on that front seven. You know, let's strengthen it. Pass rush. You know, say D tackle could be a good pass rush if he break through there and get to the fucking quarterback. You just got
Right.
the
And
edge and just
man, what the hell happened to Brazil, bro? Like that dude
man
was on fire. That dude had 7 fucking sacks.
Man, I don't know, bro. Them Clemson motherfuckers don't never pan out in the NFL, bro. Look at Isaiah Simmons, buff. He was a fucking what third number went top five. Like them motherfuckers just don't pan out, dog. They just
Hey, you
I
know
don't
what his problem is? That motherfucker can't stop the run.
can't
Can't.
stop the run, bro. Yeah, you gotta
He
give a
can't.
fuck. You can't stop the run. That's
And
stupid.
and sometimes they don't even put him in on passing downs.
Can't fucking cover. Man, that motherfuckers be picked so high. See, that's the thing. The Saints ain't got. Damn, you got short. I think Sheldon Rankins, what the other motherfucker, Peyton Turner, right? And this motherfucker could still on the field to save his life. And you just, yeah, I was like, why the fuck would y'all go first round Houston? That motherfucker not even on the roster. Like, just stupid, bro. Nobody know who these guys is. The guy barely played in college. Just because he a big fucking, if he was that fucking good, he would have been literally, y'all the only people that pick these motherfucking overrated ass defensive linemen in the first round. They the only team that do that shit. Like, what the fuck is you picking this nigga in the first round from Houston for? That's stupid. Like, that's just bad fucking pick. That's gambling. That's reaching. First of all, the motherfucker gonna be there in the second round. Like, that's stupid as fuck, dude. Like, Saints pissed me off. Like, who this nigga? I don't know who and that's when I was watching college football. And I didn't even still didn't know who that motherfucker was, bro.
1-on-1 with David Evans, bro.
Yeah, I still didn't know who that motherfucker was. Stop picking these niggas that reaching and shit when these niggas gonna be in the second round. It's like the Saints gotta hit Jim, bitch. Stop picking these garbage motherfuckers in the first round. It's a reason that they not in the fucking, they nobody picking them. That's fourth round talent, bro. Stupid, bro. Like Sheldon Rank, all these niggas that they picked up is stupid, bro. That's this fucking, they just messing themselves up. Like, I don't know, bro. But I think
Yeah,
Mitch should
bro.
go him and learn from his stupid shit.
Look, Mickey learned, but also Mickey always people blame it on Mickey, but Mickey really always trusts whoever hell he got at the head of that department. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's not like Mickey up in that bitch watching film.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
And
Dennis Allen
so,
too, man. You
but
right.
but Jeff Ireland, ever since he's been here, bro, it has been a step up, and I like him because he brought in this other GM. He was an ex GM to be on the staff, and he don't always agree with Jeff Ireland. There was a story about that. How them two, he brought him in, but he literally brought him in because he respect this man mind, and he ain't no yes man either.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I like the people that's heading that scouting department. And last year was that new guy's first year. know what I'm
Right.
talking about. And we got the best rookie class. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm real optimistic when it comes down to this draft this year.
Right. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. He said, Randy said, if we pick up that guard from Penn State, I wouldn't even trip. Yep, that's what J Live said.
Hey, Randy, bro. Randy, that dude a dog, ain't it?
Yeah.
That dude a fucking dog, bro.
He said,
But
see,
that's what I was saying, Randy. That'll be the if they just say the Saints guy, just say they do it, they trade back, right? That'll be the only reason I can see why they would trade back. Because you can actually trade back and get that player. You know what I'm saying? And maybe pick up an extra second or extra third at least, an extra third round pick in this year's draft. Because he projected to go around like 14 through 19, something like that.
all right. Yeah, he said Caesar Reeves gotta go.
He gotta go, man. He ain't got no place on this team, bro. He ain't got no.
But shit, look at oh my god, you ain't gonna believe this shit, bro. Caesar Ruiz is on the backstage.
He's on a what? He's on a what?
He in the backstage.
You're a damn lie. I wish that nigga would. I'm gonna let his ass have it too.
It'll be funny as fuck. If somebody come on this motherfucker while we talking shit.
That nigga ain't gonna come in this bitch and cam up.
He gonna, he gonna get his ass lit up if he calls
I'm
it.
gonna light his ass up, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
it is what
look,
it is.
we rooted for your ass, nigga. We
Yeah, I
wanted you to
mean,
succeed,
he was a
and you
first
let us
round pick.
down,
That's the thing.
bro. And I strictly think it's off his work ethic. I'm not even lying. Like the mistakes he make, bro. See, when a guy keep making the same type of mistakes,
Yeah,
you ain't working on your craft,
right. And then you
or
say the
you don't
motherfucker
care.
was coaching him. Who that was? Carl
Jari
Nix or
Evans,
somebody?
Jari Evans.
Okay. Actually, I'll be definitely dog. Caesar Reeves, Kelvin Banks was working with Teron Armstead. He working with fucking Teron Armstead. Like, come on now. And you still
Man,
can't get your shit together. He looked like he undersized a little bit too.
look, Teron's man, that brother, Teron was such a beast to me. If he wasn't plagued by injuries,
Yeah, he do that off shit and go to Miami. Fuck Teron
eh,
Armstead, man.
man, he rode for
Did he
that.
win a championship with us? Was
Yeah.
that him on there?
No,
Okay, I
no,
take my
no, no,
fuck.
no, no, no,
Cause
no,
he ain't
no,
win it,
no,
fuck
no,
him.
no,
Who that
no.
was
He
that
didn't.
our line? We had Jari Evans, we had
Man,
Jonathan
that
Stone.
Bush ride, sorry ass.
But can you name the starting five that we had? That took it
Yeah,
over?
we had Carl Nix, we
Okay.
had Jari Evans,
Mm-hmm.
we had
Bench cone.
who was that fucking tackle? Bush ride,
Yeah.
and we had it was that
Jonathan,
white dude. Yeah, I
Jonathan
think it was
Stinchcomb,
Jonathan
wasn't it?
Stinchcomb. Yeah,
And no,
yeah,
that's
because
four though. Who's the fifth one? Who's our center?
it's it was a center.
I forgot who. Jonathan Stinchcomb was the center.
It was either Jeff Fain or Jerome
Yeah,
Bentley.
dang. Let me go look it up.
I think it was Bentley. Boy, he was Jerome Bentley. He was a dog too. I remember him. He was a grown fucking man.
He said, I don't know what the fuck Sean Payton was thinking getting that dude in the first round and converting him to a whole guard, goofy ass, Ben Stiller looking ass. That little
He talk about Penny.
Penny Sewell. I thought that was Dennis Allen pick. It was Sean Payton. Yeah, Sean Payton. That's a desperate motherfucker. Fuck Sean Payton, dude. Like he's so desperate. Want to go look. He want to go look around and then think he could find motherfucking Russell Wilson. That's who he was looking for. He didn't want to like, dude. Think about it, bro. You got Bill Belichick, coach the team about 80. You got coaches that literally could coach when they want to retire. You got all this time to win another Super Bowl and you loved as a legend. and you just get the fuck like that, dude. Like, I mean, like, what kind, like, you feel me? Like, it was just real fucking stupid, bro. Yeah, you right. He drafted him. I'm stand corrected. Yeah, he said Sean Payton drafted him. And you had all that time. That's why I'm wondering what the fuck was going through the nigga brain, his skull, because you got all this. You got literally like about 20 more years to coach, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've been in the wall. You're a legend. Why wouldn't you want to build and just keep running your New Orleans record?
Because he burned down the fucking house and didn't feel like rebuilding.
Fucked up on that Lamar Jackson pick.
He,
Fucking drafted Lamar Jackson, let him sit behind Drew Brees to get the vision down back, the less turnovers. I mean, to James, even the deal with Jameis Winston, bro. Jameis Winston, I think, had a pass rate of 102. It was crazy because um Jameis Winston was 14-3, cut down on the picks. We threw 5 touchdowns that first game, and the arm didn't look like he was the yards, but the reduction in the turnovers, and we had a good enough team to get it done. It's just like he left the next year. I guess he didn't want to deal with the fucking ACL injury. But Jameis was back though. He was back week 1. I believe that was the Atlanta game, right? It might get the mixed years mixed
yeah.
up.
You talking about when Jameis came back?
Yeah, it was. It was. You know what it was? Because we played Atlanta week 1 and Green Bay week 1 the year before that. So he was ready, and I think he had broken ribs the game against Carolina. But he might have didn't think Jameis. I don't think if Jameis I don't think if our season end like that. I don't think he did. I think if the season end and we maybe get bounced in the second round, I don't know, man. Fuck, he's just a bitch ass nigga, dog. Just leaving like that and just, man, come on, bro. Like, nigga, rebuild, nigga. Like, it ain't gonna take you that long. Like, we still had our team intact. It's not like all our pieces was gone, bro. Michael Thomas was coming back. AK was coming back. You could replace Drew Brees. Shit, you see, nigga, you see, we went 5-0 with Teddy Bridge. You could have brought Teddy Bridgewater back. Could have brought Teddy Bridgewater back.
I don't know why we shouldn't have let Teddy go.
You know, like Teddy was a game manager, but he could still throw for about 300 if he pleased. You know.
Hey, it was Zach Street.
Oh, okay, Zach. Yeah, I remember that nigga.
Oh shit, it might have been. No, hold up, it might have been Stenchel. Hold up, because Zach Street used to come in and play that third. He was that swing. He could play a bunch of positions. So he might have just been on the play because he played a bunch of positions.
Yeah, I know. Stenchcombe was on there. Yeah, I know Stenchcombe. Yeah, we had a good ass O line. I think we had the number 1 O line. I know we had the number 1 offense. Yeah, we won a Super Bowl. We was ranked 28 in defense. I was shocked to see that with Darren Sharp and them niggas, Roman Harper. But yeah, we was ranked. We was that man. Fuck, dog. At least I'm so glad we did get a Super Bowl. I respect everybody on the Super Bowl team. That's one
Hey,
thing
it
I'm gonna
was.
do. I ain't gonna disrespect the Super Bowl. That's my fucking niggas.
I got it. It was Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
Yeah, that was a center.
Chris Godwin played for the fucking Bucks.
Oh, I think that was his name though. Our center, no, our
It
center,
might have been, nigga. It was Jonathan Vilma, nigga.
No, I'm talking about our center.
Yeah, Jonathan Vilma.
The center for the on the line.
Jonathan Vilma, nigga.
Nigga, that's a linebacker, nigga. Nah, but I'm looking at it. I'm watching the 2009 season,
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
and that was the center. It was
That's
a good
crazy.
one. That
Oh, that nigga name really Chris Godwin. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That was that nigga name. The nigga name really was Chris Godwin, bro.
There was something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it was Chris, but definitely Goodwin. Godwin, a good one.
He said he waited till he went to the Broncos to finally draft a quarterback in the first round. Oh yeah, he a bitch. Like you said, he want to go, bitch. You want to go get Bro Nix, same type of quarterback, damn near as Lamar Jackson do. Lamar more dynamic, but he a RPO quarterback. That nigga, like I said, bro. I mean, let me listen, bro. Like I said, I'm a different kind of breed, bro. If you do the Saints, like, dude, you was a legend in New Orleans, nigga. You know, like nobody wanted
You know
them to
what I
pick
mean?
them at or hire you. Dude, Mickey Loomis gave that nigga control of the team, dog. Like you pick where you want to pick. You know what I'm saying? Mickey ain't really, it's bro, you had some heartbreaking seasons, yes. But can we be honest, J Live? If we revisit that NFC championship, right? Did not Sean Payton, a stupid motherfucker that called a screen pass, two passes, and that within that thing we could have bled more clock, and we probably the Rams might have not got the motherfucking ball back. Let's just say Mark Ingram get two powerful runs, not expecting that he might take one of those motherfuckers to the house, but he get two good runs, right? Or you get that close where it's manageable, but you bleed what? How long is the play clock? 45 seconds?
Yeah.
So if you throw, why the fuck is you throwing a screen pass to Michael Thomas? That's
Yeah,
not
Sean
playing
Payton
conservative.
he had his fucking moments, boy.
Stupid ass nigga, dog.
Where he made you scratch your fucking head.
Fucking bitch. It probably wouldn't even got to that fucking no call, bro. If you telling me Alvin Kamara or Mark Ingram, right? Even if they stack the box, can't get 6 yards and then another 4 yards. Come on, bro. You running a fucking. I could see the third down play. You taking the game. You want to put the game away. But, bro, if you run the ball first and second down, you already in field goal range, nigga. I don't know, man. Like that's the type of shit I'm scratching my head type shit that I'm talking about. We might not even
Yeah.
see that no call, bro. The no call because the motherfucker throwing the fucking ball.
Look, I don't like the play call to Tommy Lee Lewis.
Exactly. Why not throw it to
And
Michael?
that
My bad. Listen, and you know what was crazy about that? Just think about this here. Not only was the flat, we said the motherfucker on that backside, right? Because Michael Thomas was on the left. I remember he threw it to the left side when he screen passed. He was playing left receiver. Tommy was on the right, where the fucked up judge was, right? The crooked judge. So if you throw it to the left side with Michael Thomas, first of all, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna give Michael Thomas the flag, not only because a motherfucker might definitely hold him, even if he think he was holding, it's Michael Thomas. So it's like, okay, they're gonna throw the flag off the strength of being Michael Thomas. So you going to fucking Tommy Lee Lewis trying to be special and cute. See that cute bull bitch? Stop trying to do all that dumb shit. Throw it to your big body receiver that can play the sticks. Like, even if it's pass interference, Michael Thomas still come down with the motherfucker. You know, see what I'm saying? Because he don't get whacked that
yeah.
hard and fly like Tommy Lee Lewis. Fucking turn it.
Yeah. To me it was a dumbass play call.
Stupid ass nigga. He crying and shit, bitch. You the one who put us in that position, nigga. Fuck. Dumbass fucking play calling, bro. Think Andy Reid do some stupid shit like that? You know? Facts is it? Don't why the hell he called a passing play after Drew? Exactly, bro. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I'm gonna try not to get emotional, right? I'm gonna try not to, but that shit, dude just brought a flashback to me. Oh my god, fuck, the nostalgia is crazy. Bro, that fucking bomb that tag in had me in tears, dog. I was like, oh my God, we won. I think it was like the third down, if I'm not mistaken. He caught that motherfucker, and I'm like, it's over. We just need a field goal. And for this dumbass nigga, like, to do that screen pass in that moment, that is horrible fucking play calling. It's
He was
horrible
trying to
play
catch it.
calling, bro.
He was trying to catch him, by surprise. You did.
But I know what he's trying to do, but bitch, we don't even need to do that, nigga. Sean Payton was a bitch ass nigga for attempting that stupid
He,
shit. I
he
don't give a
got
fuck.
cute. He got cute too much.
Come on, bro. That's
I
ridiculous.
hey, I remember when that motherfucker did that in the round, that reverse in the round right by the goal line and got that bitch stuff for like a loss of 6.
If you remember, bro, like his play calling was so fucking bad. Remember after Demario Davis got the pick, I will give him credit on that. We literally came up with 6 fucking points, bro. We was up 13-0, but we had 2 red zone trips, but we didn't even score. He overthrew, I think, I don't know if it was Josh Hill that dropped the ball, but he had Sean Payton couldn't even draw up something good enough to get a fucking touchdown, nigga. Like, how the fuck you go 2 empty trips and don't come up with at least 1 touchdown? 2 field goals, nigga? If the Rams would have been playing from a bigger deficit, like 17-0, bro, they're not coming back from that. They're not coming back because the momentum would have been too hot. Jared Goff, you know he would start panicking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then that all this son of a bitch hit a 57-yard fucking field goal. Like, god damn. He said, fact is he. Okay, I see it already. Let me get to this next comment. He said, then Drew threw the ball at Mike Thomas' foot. Exactly. I would have kept running the ball to they used up all the exact. That's what they was in field goal range. Run it on 1st and 2nd down. See what you got. At least 1st down to see what's like where the clock is at. Right? Like we know they had, because you think about it, they threw it twice, 2 incompletions. 45 plus 45 is like, dude, that got to be what, a minute and a half at max? And they had the Rams. You got to think about the Rams got no timeout. There's a difference between going down the field like what the Vikings did. They got it.
Right.
If they got to go drive the length of the field with no timeouts, bro, that changes the whole fucking play call. That changes everything because now you don't have a timeout to stop the clock and set up your field goal. You got to go off spikes and try to set that shit up. And if you throw a bomb down the field with 18 seconds, you ain't got time to spike that motherfucker. Jared Goff slows the motherfucker. Bad, bro. That motherfucker with them nasty ass fucking sea legs, nigga. He look like Sebastian the fucking Crab running down the motherfucking field.
Yeah, but I'm glad them days over with, bro. We got Kellen Moore.
I know, man. I'm trying not to hop on next year. That shit was depressing, J Live. I had a brand new album from that shirt. I ripped that motherfucker in there.
Oh,
I'm be honest. I'm glad I broke that fucking game, dude. I'm be honest. My heart was hurting.
Shit, we wasn't losing this year, boy. I watched.
Pick me off the floor. I was on the floor crying like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. But bro, I got to go.
Like dog. I was on the floor.
I gotta get my. I don't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. I gotta get my ass up in the morning. Okay. No, you good. You good. But shout out to you, bro. Always appreciate your platform. Love talking Saints. And I'll catch you next time you're on, bro. And who that to everybody in the comment section, man. Y'all make sure y'all look out for Izzy, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah.
I appreciate it. And if y'all want to be a blessing, Super Chats is wide open. Super Chats is wide open. If y'all want to be a blessing to the channel and drop a Super Chat, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m.
All right, that's what's up, bro. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
Bro.
All right.
Be a little late. It all depends if I got that other class tomorrow. But most likely 9 p.m. He said, then Drew threw the ball at Mike T. Foot. Yeah, we could want Mike T. Foot after running the ball to use up all the timeouts, kick the field goal. He said he could have kicked it, did made all my DBs play back, game over. We go to Super Bowl. Exactly. We could have played prevent after that shit. Nobody want throwing the fucking ball on that. Plus, the pass rush would have got to Goff. Most likely. We would have told the Patriots, man, we would have fucked the Patriots up. We would have told the Patriots out of the frame. And we would have fucked them because Tom Brady was always scared to play us, bro. Tom Brady never shredded us, bro. We always played him close. That's one thing that Sean Payton knew how to do. He could play Tom Brady good, bro. He could play him. And we knew how to get down, bro. So, I mean, like, that's why I be trying to tell motherfuckers, bro, like, you know, that shit was kind of depressing, man. What's up, TK? What's up? But it's always kind of depressing, man, when that shit go down like that, bro. New class, TK. We're gonna be going live on the Game Blitz page NBA. We added a day, so we will be on that Monday and Thursdays at 8:30. Tyrone Keaton. Monday and Thursday. I think I gotta get back on. I think we might go Tuesday this time. But Monday and Thursday is for the NBA, y'all. The NBA TK on the other page. So yeah, we added another day for more content. So But yeah, like I was saying, man, it was some questionable shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I say about Sean Payton after he do the crying and shit, nigga. If you want to do that fucking bullshit ass screen pass, man, we wouldn't even be in this position, my nigga. But he did do the fucking screen pass, right? You know, and now we was in bullshit. We had to swim in some bullshit. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, hopefully, Shuck could get us to the promised land, bro. Like, shit, it's crazy to think that Shuck, even if he don't break Brees records, that he could have been one of the greatest quarterbacks. If you start rounding off these Super Bowls, man, dog, I can only imagine. Fuck, yeah, 25 days left to go. I can only imagine, dog, what that felt like to be to play the Patriots. To be in, right, that Super Bowl. Shit, dude, we beat Manning already, picked six them off. I don't know. I try not to talk about it, dog. I mean, it get me emotional, man, because like, I watched it. My wife seen it. We seen it together. I'm like, fuck, that's gonna come back to bite a nigga in the ass. He should have had his team still ready to play in overtime. Because we still had possessed the ball in overtime, and at that time, all you needed was a touchdown to win the game. And he fucking blew it. Shit, I wonder it'd been better to forgive motherfucking give the motherfucking what you call him the ball. Uh, but I don't know, man. Y'all, I try to heal off that shit. I know it's, but it'll be better though, man. Um, we got fucking screwed. That was the worst game of my career. That's the worst Saints game I ever seen in my career. Shit was worse than the Minnesota Miracle. As fucked up as the Minnesota Miracle was, it wasn't the NFC Championship. Nigga made a dumbass move. We tried to tackle him, but it wasn't the NFC Championship. This shit was to go to the Super Bowl. You got an opportunity to go straight to the Super Bowl, and he just blew the shit. So that's why I said we don't realize the shit that he did. He smoked the play. He would have never got to the no call. You throwing a fucking what it would look like a motherfucking slant route, hitch route to Tommy Lee Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. The fuck is you throwing it to Tommy Lee Lewis for? Like he gonna make the fucking catch? And when has Tommy Lee Lewis made a big catch? Ain't he a return specialist? Come on, bro. You throwing it to a fucking four-string wide receiver, bro. Instead of just throwing it to Michael Thomas, do you got a better chance of running a fucking curl route with Michael Thomas? Now you crying like a bitch after the game, nigga. You shouldn't have did that stupid ass shit, nigga. Fuck Sean Payton. Y'all know how I feel. Give a fuck. Yeah, I appreciate the Super Bowl, but fuck that nigga. He gone now, You want to go coach somewhere else, and that's why the fuck he didn't Karma came back to bite his ass. He didn't even get to play his starting cornerback because he did dirty shit. Dirty motherfucker, dog. Sit back, motherfucker, retired, sat back and try to see who was going where. As soon as Russell Wilson went there, he want to go to the fucking Broncos, nigga. Come on, man. He thought Russell was gonna be good. We found out Russell was washed. Oh my god, that nigga get, man. Then try to recruit fucking Drew Brees. Y'all know this nigga try to recruit Drew Brees, dog, to come and play for this nigga. Come on, now. That nigga try to get Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara to join. Like, dude, Alvin Kamara said he ready to sip pina colada and then retire with the Saints. So I think it's fucked up. But I don't know, man. This draft is gonna be lit. I can only imagine, bro. The you know what I'm saying. Y'all, I really want a wide receiver. I tell you no lie. I think I want a wide receiver, bro. Randy Major says, right. I would rather you throw a wheel route to come. Exactly. You throw a fucking wheel route. Right off the back. At least Kamara would have, drew a flag or attempted to make a catch. Not only was it bad because when you throw it to these high leverage guys, it's two things that can happen. The ref on the opposite side might throw the flag just because the name of the receiver, or he might throw a flag just because the receiver is so good that he beats his man, and you gotta throw the motherfucking flag. You have no choice but to throw the flag. Right? You said can't wait till the draft, bro. I'm craving this shit. Yeah, I know, bro. I can't wait till the goddamn draft either, man. I cannot wait till the draft. Definitely, bro. I'm just eager, man. But like I said, y'all, if I had to pick, if I'm not going master the lane, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm going wide receiver. If Cornell Tate is there, um, if Cornell Tate is there, if what's that dude name? What's the motherfucker name out of Ohio State? I mean not Ohio State. Makai Lemon is there. I'm taking him. I mean, like you said, you gotta have a good old line, bro. You gotta have somebody to throw the fucking ball to, man. You gotta have somebody to throw the ball to. You gotta have some weapons. You can't go wrong with Cornell Tate. Whether you think Cornell Tate gonna be a 1 or a 2, you draft him to complement Olave. Now, Makai Lemon might be a better fit because he played a slot. That means you can still put Devon Bailey out on the edge. If you put Devon Bailey out on the left side, shit. I mean, you still got a big body receiver. He's 6'4". And then you got good. I believe you got good depth with Trey Palmer and Jaden Polk or whatever his name is. I believe you got good depth. So I'm just taking a wide receiver. I think Cornell Tate be there. If Cornell Tate is not there, I know for a fact Makai Lemon is going to be there. He said Tate will be good. He played outside a slot. He played a slot. I didn't know Tate played a slot. He's small enough to play the slot. He just kind of remind me of Emmanuel Sanders, y'all. 17, quick. Emmanuel Sanders played that slot too. Do you play Madden, bro? Yeah, I play Madden. I be on Madden sometimes. I gotta get me an online thing too. I'll be on Madden. I'll be on Madden sometimes, bro. Yeah, I'll be on Madden. Trying to beat the fuck out the Cardinals. Sorry, out from a franchise move the other day with Shuck. He said, y'all want Cornell Tate and Lemon. Yeah, me too, bro. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I feel like that's the safest position. Look, like I said, I feel like, listen, let's just say Mansell Delane is not a lockdown. Let's just say he's an average cornerback at best. It's hard for me to believe that he's not going to be that good. Let's just say he get burnt on a few. I'm not saying he's going to get burnt on a few plays. But it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that dude won't be that good. It really is. I mean, I can't really imagine that dude not being good. Just his cover skills are just excellent. But I just can't see a nigga going wrong at wide receiver. Just much a safe, right? It's just such a safe pick, bro. It's just such a safe pick. Like, you can't get me to believe that Cornell Tate as a number 2, right? We see what he did next to Jeremiah Smith. Or if he just say he emerged, let's just say Cornell Tate or Makai Lemon emerged to be the number 1. I don't give a fuck. Long as you producing, I want you to exceed, and Chris Olave be the 2. It won't really make a difference to me. Shit, we seen it happen with T. Higgins and Ja'Marr Chase. Remember, T. Higgins was picked first in that draft, and T. Higgins was, I guess, was supposed to be maybe the franchise receiver, which he a part of it. But then they went to the next year, picked Ja'Marr Chase, and Ja'Marr Chase has been better than T. Higgins, and T. Higgins accepted his role as a good number 2, and he got paid decent, as long as Olave don't feel played about this shit. But I mean, do we think Olave gonna stay on the field? He said the LSU DB wouldn't be a bad pick either. Yeah, it wouldn't. Mansell Delane, that's who I want. I go after Mansell Delane. If we can't get him, dog, I'm taking Mansell, y'all. If Cornell Tate or the dude not there, I'm taking Mansell Delane. But I'm getting I'm going wide receiver though. I'm going wide receiver. I can't pass up. I can't see Kellen Moore as an offensive play. Like, you need 2 receivers in this. You can't just have 1 receiver, bro, because they can lock up your number 1 receiver, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know this TK with DK Metcalf. You know about this. You lock up that number 1 receiver, bro, and a team play you. They double them up. Say, look, this nigga not beating us. And they play a zone scheme, bro. You got to have somebody else to throw that bitch with. You got to. If you don't, your number 1 gone, you ain't gonna have shit. But your number 2 will get open and set up plays. Say your number 2 get like 50 yards or something. But then you got a running back that could, that's when you kind of like lean towards your running back. Then at that point, you lean towards your running back. But yeah, that's true. But I'm not doing it. I'm just it's no. I just can't. I don't think if Cornell Tate, if he don't go to Washington, because they might try to get help with Jaden Daniel, I just don't see that them. Listen, Makai Lemon gonna definitely be there. He gonna definitely be. I just don't see him. I don't see where he gonna go. Yeah, you can like Chris Bell, but that's all they gonna get is Chris Bell. Maybe I'm not too high on Zachariah Branch. I don't know, man. I anybody could be cold at any position, but if I want a more of a for sure, like this nigga gonna kill type shit, man, I'm going to get Makai Lemon. I'm going to get Makai Lemon, bro. I'm just gonna go get him. I Cornell Tate. I don't know. I don't know if Cornell Tate gonna be there. I know for a fact Cornell Tate is gonna be the first wide receiver off the board. I know Makai Lemon is gonna be the second one off the board. You know, um, I know Vega Lone ain't gonna be there. I still prefer receiver over O lineman because even if Cesar Ruiz that bad, fuck, you gotta have to hide the nigga for the half a season. I mean, like Patriots made that with a fucked up O line. And with one piece opposed to a wide receiver, like this guy's like a Jamal Chase or something. You can't get rid of him. I like, and I do like Jordan Tyson, but TK, but I like Tyson, but it's injury history. I don't know what he gonna look like coming off that injury. It's hard for me to trust it. I'm not saying he's gonna be trash off the injury. I just don't really want no injury prone receiver. We've seen it, bro. Get big games, get in the playoff, you injury prone, you can't never be there. Like you said, the best availability is availability. If you're available, you're in big games and then look, niggas can't produce. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You heard me? What you gonna do? So you said Tate, Tyson, Lemon, Branch, Cooper, Junior, Bell, Ted Hurt, Skylar Bell. I don't know what they're gonna do. He said facts. People got us taking Tyson. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Tyson. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That injury hit. I mean, that I don't want it. Listen, if you get hurt, like dude's a beast. Don't get me wrong, but if you getting hurt, most times if you getting hurt like that in college, it translate over unless it's like the quarterback position. But the quarterback is majorly heavily protected in the NFL. Majorly heavily protected. Like you ain't even going. You barely gonna get close to that nigga. So sometimes, so it's just more that you got a fucked up O line, but you at this skill position and you getting injuries like this. I just don't have time for you to be missing game because then it just changes the dynamic of your offense. If you got a player like I don't even think Cornell Tate missed the game, did he? I know you're an Ohio State fan, TK. I don't know if he missed the game, Cornell Tate. And that's playing aside Jeremiah Smith, right? A generational talent, man amongst boys in Jeremiah Smith. So we don't even know if we don't know. That's what I said with Jeremiah Smith. We don't even know what he can be. Shit. That shit kind of made me want to wait the next year to get Jeremiah Smith. Nobody got these niggas coming out. I don't like that new year. You got to wait 3 years to get out of college. That's some stupid ass shit, man. Because, dude, I guarantee we'd have been taking Jeremiah Smith, bro. We'd have traded up. He said he did, yeah, illness. Nothing serious. Yeah, I'd be too injury prone for me, bro. I don't want a motherfucker. I don't know if he's gonna play half the season, you know what I'm saying, with them injuries and shit. That shit hard to plan for, man. Them injuries and shit. Injuries go to piling up on a nigga, dog. I don't know. I can't really. Nah. I want niggas. I know a nigga that's gonna be ready for week 1. I need a nigga that's gonna be ready for week 1, bro. Week 1 and produce. I'm taking Tate. I made my final decision. I'm taking Cornell Tate. Cornell Tate there, I'm taking him. I mean, if we got Makai Lemon, I wouldn't be mad. I do, however, don't think for some reason feel like Tate might go. I think somebody might grab him. The Titans, I don't even know if the Titans want him, but if they're gonna get Jeremiah Love, which will help them out, but it's kind of crazy because wouldn't you want to go get a for sure weapon and to help out Cam Ward? I don't know. I do think I can't see him dropping. I can't see 7 slots going without getting a premier receiver like Cornell Tate. So it leads me to believe that my overall prediction, I think the Saints take Mekhi Lemon at 8. I think the Saints go ahead on and select Mekhi Lemon at 8. I do. Even if Bailey ain't gonna drop that much. Caleb Downs might be there. I don't think they're gonna take Caleb Downs. Because I think they feel like a cornerback. I don't know, dog. But yeah, Tate might go to Titans Commanders. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure somebody might get him. If we get Mekhi Lemon, I'm not even gonna trip. But I want a receiver, y'all. If we don't get a wide receiver, give me cornerback Mansell Lane. But I want Cornell Tate. That's my final pick. I want Cornell Tate. I gotta get. Man, y'all know how we do with Ohio State receivers. Michael Thomas, Chris Olave. Let's just go players in general. What about Malcolm Jenkins, Marshawn Lattimore, right? Vine Bell. I think Jonathan Vilma from I must know. No, not Jonathan Vilma. Michael Thomas, you feel me? Yeah. Yeah, they do. They always produce. They gonna produce, especially when we known for having good Ohio State players. We always drafted Ohio State players, and they panned out good for us. So, my confidence level, and I'm not saying I don't got confidence level in a motherfucker like Chris Bell, but just the injury, I just don't. Not saying he's gonna be fucked. I'm not saying he's gonna be fucked up for the injury, right? But what I'm saying is, I don't know if he's gonna be there week 1. I need somebody to know for sure gonna be there week 1. Training camp is good. Everything is good. That's what I need. I can't be speculating on this shit. You feel me? And seeing what a nigga gonna do. Yeah, give me give him to me, bro. I take the motherfucker. I gotta go Cornell Tate, y'all. I gotta go Cornell Tate. I can't pass up on no fucking Cornell Tate. There's no way I'm passing up on Cornell Tate if he there. That would be some stupid ass shit. Am I gonna watch all 3 days draft? Probably not, to be honest. After the second or third round, it gets stale. It's more of a gambling reach. Like, unless you like it. I'm not listen, they got third rounders and 4th rounds that can kill, but after the first round to me is really the most exciting round. Second round is like, okay, I definitely still see who you get. But after third round, hell, I'm not watching this shit. Because I mean, like, I done seen so many people go in the 3rd or 4th round and then they be trash as a motherfucker. Be mediocre. Like, I know for a fact that round 1, shit, that's gonna be lit. Though that round 1 is just the most important round to me, because that's the people that's gonna project it to be year 1 starters. Everybody else might be either a rotational piece or something like that. But yeah, the first 3 rounds might be lit. The position wise, I'm really looking at 1 and 2. I'm really looking to draft cornerback edge, and wide receiver, cornerback, wide receiver, and edge rusher to go alongside Chase Young. But I still feel like you could draft a good edge rusher in the 3rd or 4th round, But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I feel TK on that, but I don't know. I just want a fucking wide receiver, man. I just want a fucking wide receiver. They don't draft a wide receiver if unless you get a Ruben Bain. You get a Ruben Bain. What's the other dude name? David Bailey, which I don't think gonna be there. If you can't get somebody like that, then I'm not. You got to get a wide receiver too. You think Chris Olave might not get injured or have a blood, like you said, had a blood clot in his lung in week 18. We don't know what the fuck could happen with his health, right? Hoping nothing bad don't happen to Chris Olave, but we don't know what could happen. You got to have an insurance policy. Not only that, but just make the offense potent. You go in if you know like Chris Olave gonna be injured or hurt, and you pull out this insurance policy on him, right? You know for a fact what you're gonna get. And Cornell Tate can definitely step up and be a number 1 receiver. Definitely could step up and be a number 1 receiver instantly. Said, I can't wait to see the first round facts. It's gonna be lit as fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Definitely gonna be lit, bro. Definitely gonna be lit. It's definitely gonna be lit. I can't wait to see too, bro. Ah, man, I wish football went so long. We got 5 months left, counting down to the season. Once we get the draft issue, it's gonna be a lot more to talk about. It's gonna be way more interesting because, like you said, we got a pick and we're gonna be excited about it. Um, but I'm eager, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That shit get aggravating. You got motherfuckers coming out with mock drafts every day. It's always a different Mel Kiper's doing saying some bullshit or somebody. I'm just sick of the speculation, bro. I'm ready to see what we gonna get. So we could then evaluate the training camp. I know TK said he going to training camp. Anybody else going to training camp? Anybody else going to training camp? That's gonna be good. I think training camp starts July 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Um, OTAs is May 20th, I believe, for the on field training activities. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna get all of that. Hopefully they don't flag. I thought they're gonna flag money. If it's not on the NFL website, they usually don't. They only thing they usually flag is highlights and shit. But if like we're gonna be breaking down some training footage and all that, see what's going on, who getting burnt and shit. But man, I want to see Cornell taking the Saints uniform. That nigga gonna be swag, man, in that black and gold, nigga. Damn, that nigga gonna be swag. Man, the Ohio State receivers be having some swag to them, so that nigga gonna look nice. Chris Olave got swag. But like I said, man, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on here. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. I will be back on here. I gotta go back and check TK Monday through because I'm doing a podcast tomorrow with my brothers Zam Sports. If y'all like NBA, we're gonna be over there. I'm gonna be over here tomorrow too, but either tomorrow or Tuesday, I gotta check. So the days I go over there, Monday and Thursday, I'm gonna be running a 10:30 class. So instead of 9 o'clock for Monday and Thursdays, I'm gonna be running the Saints class at 10:30. I gotta do an earlier podcast on another show. And on my other page, I'm gonna be back here for 10:30, but we're gonna still have class. We're gonna still have the show. So we're gonna still have the show. I'm gonna post it on my it's gonna be on my post too. So I appreciate y'all for coming in here. Catch me back here tomorrow. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Who that?